here at Copper Mountain, the 8th year of this event. What an amazing event this is, and we see here, joined by Tina Dixon, 4-time X Games medalist, face of action sports broadcasting. How fired up are you to be here at Red Bull Slopesoakers?
Oh, beyond fired up. I mean, this is what spring is all about, right? I mean, for those of you guys watching at home and you and I mean, I've had an amazing season of a lot of powder riding. I could use a couple more days, but it's now time to celebrate spring, and there's no better way than a pond skimming contest. And we have some very serious athletes that have come out here. They've been training all season long for this pond skimming. Part of it is a costume contest. We also have all sorts of different features here on the course. But yeah, it's all about fun today, and we're gonna be here for 3 hours for this event.
Yeah, that's right. 3 hours of fun is what we're going to be having. What better way to wrap up the season? It's become quite a tradition amongst ski areas to host a pond skim. I believe the original recorded pond skim was back in 1927. I looked it up in Canada, actually. The first recorded pond skim. So, hey, paying homage to our heritage in the skiing and snowboarding world.
As we should, and we're also going to pay some homage to last year's event. Here's a recap.
Pond skimming is when the snow starts to melt and you get a pond-like feature from the melting snow and you kind of skim across it.
It's just beautiful weather and you get a little wet, A-okay, and people are already like snowboarding in shorts and stuff.
47 going huge, good. That's number 6, I want to say.
To win Red Bull Slopesoakers, A, you have to be in a costume, and then B, you have to do tricks over every single feature.
World coming in, switch. Still looking for a place to put those nuts. Go ahead and bury them. 37, 31. He's 31.
My favorite feature is probably this wave, but these are some pretty heavy gaps today, so we'll see how it goes.
Gotta come over this big kicker. What do you got to say, crowd? Give it a nice grab. And a couple other. Oh, look at this, the creativity. 5-9. Number 100 coming in, laying it out. Right over to that. Number 58 dropping in.
Ultimately, you want to just skim the water, so you want to be on like your back foot, lean back a bit. I think we're about to see some good wipeouts today.
There we go.
Closing weekend, so it's going to be a good time.
Pumping her way through. This is real speed. Basic hills all the way and breaking range from that.
And once again, welcome back here to Copper Mountain, home of the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers, here in the shadows of the 10-mile range, northern mountains of Colorado. And what an amazing stage we have out here for Red Bull Slopesoakers today. Beautiful weather on hand, spring-like conditions. Temperatures already feeling like they're in the 50s. 56, I believe, is the high for down here today.
Yeah, and then you look at this water and it actually looks very refreshing. In fact, there's some inflatable devices in the water. You've got the cactus. You have a unicorn back there, so it almost like wants you to jump in and just kind of relax. But it's not that warm.
Yeah, it looks inviting, that Caribbean blue color, but there's still ice on top of the surface of these ponds, so I don't know if inviting is the word I would use. The descriptive, maybe invigorating?
Invigorating. You're so brave.
It'll wake you up.
Yeah, so how cold is that?
Well, again, there's still ice floating on the surface of these ponds, so that's a very tall, freezing cold glass of ice water that these skimmers will be skimming over today.
Yeah, and a lot of them actually, I don't think I've ever seen so many board shorts or boxers at a ski event. So definitely they're dressed, I guess, for the weather. We do have a GoPro in one of the ponds, so hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys some good footage from that. But the format's gonna go like this. The day is gonna look like this. We have 5 heats of about 25 competitors, 25 very serious athletes. Now, each heat is about 20 minutes long. So there's going to be the top 5 guys taken from each heat, and they move on to the final. And so at the very end, we're going to have a final. And we have a host of judges. Some of the judges are from the X Games, the Olympics, so very serious judges here as well. But that's what the day is going to look like, and we're going to get started here pretty quickly with the actual competition.
All right, well, with no further ado, I think we're ready to get underway with our first heat. Our first competitor dropping in, a skier onto the flat bar, gapping across. Oh, and he's going to have some soggy boots for the rest of the day, Tina.
And that's right, and the day is 3 hours long, so he's just getting started. You know, I thought this is what it's all about. So you have the rail here at the very beginning. Okay, now we're going into a snowboarder. So DC, you snowboard. Who do you think is going to... Oh, the first pond skimming of the day.
Success. Oh, we got rapid fire action. Another skier
yeah.
coming in here. So you're asking, yes, I do snowboard, and I do believe that the surface area of a snowboard has more planing capabilities. But
So they
skiers
have an advantage.
definitely showing right there through those water skiing background style that he apparently has there. Not a problem to do it on skis either. Maybe your fat skis, your powder skis, a good choice of equipment to use. And that competitor is all wet in the gap there. Here we go, coming in hot. Wearing gold, boosting.
I mean, right and left we are going. So the judging criteria looks like this. They're
Evel Knievel.
And the judges, we have Dave, our head judge. We talked to him earlier. He's been training all year just to judge this event. We have Celia, one of the first female judges to have been on the X Games and stuff. So they've seen it all. They know what they're looking for.
Well, I don't know if they've seen a competitor being chased by a shark dropping into a course with it. Yes, our judge is very experienced. This individual chugging a Red Bull as he comes into the pond skim. So rapid fire, and we're getting splashed already right here. Glad I got my Gore-Tex on my lower half. And here we go, another snowboarder dropping in. Tina Dixon, take us through the action here.
Dropping in very serious, keeping that nice tuck position. Oh, and he makes it all the way across, and even with a grab off that jump.
Front side grab there for our snowboarder. Nice style display. And one of our competitors, I must wear those same shorts today, Tina. Wanted to work on my leg tan. Here we go with the hockey gloves. Ooh.
I feel like they should.
He took a dip. Soaked. Absolutely soaked.
With the hockey gloves. How's that water temperature?
Oh, front one off of that jump right there for that snowboarder. All right, so we're seeing some good action out here for Heat 1 already. Not enough speed. Speed definitely something you want to have dialed out here, Tina.
Yeah, and the judges do look for the tricks and style, utilizing the full course. So you want to kind of mix it up. You want to go from one side of the course to the other side of the course and show the judges exactly what you're looking for. Skimming skis is always very important. This guy looks like he's got some great skimming skis.
Pants hanging down.
Or not.
Swimming skis. Wonder Woman.
Also, crowd reaction is going to be a big part of today's competition. We've got the crowd lining up on one side of the course already. iPhones out filming the action. And if you guys want a hashtag, you're shooting this, just hashtag Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Definitely already threw some hashtags up on my Insta this morning, giving a course preview. Here we go. Skier coming in hot, bib number 6. Plenty of speed to get across, up onto the jump, gets a safety grab in, extra style points there. This individual has a paddle. Not sure how that's going to assist him, Tina.
Do you hear the crowd? Paddle!
Yeah, he did not utilize the paddle. That prop could have come in very handy. We have our first inverted trick, our first backflip. Always a crowd pleaser. Oh, nice into the gap. Oh!
180, that might be our new leader right there.
I think so. We just saw a backflip, and then we saw the right one to a switch pond skim.
That was pretty impressive.
Insane. Here comes Evil Knievel again, Tina.
Come on, Evil, spin! Oh!
And Evil Knievel has taken some crashes in his career and still living up to that tradition. Sometimes you're going to go down in the name of progression.
It's all about paying homage, right, DC?
All right, well, very entertaining. Here in our first minutes of our first round of competition, our first heat, Tina.
Yeah, so we have 5 heats total today. There's 4 more after this. Oh!
By the expression on the face, you can tell that is not hot tub water.
I love that the ski patrol has like a lifeguard. Yeah, the rescue.
The old shepherd's hook to help out our
Ooh,
individuals.
to the right, we've got a nice method.
Love it. Most soulful expression of air on a snowboard. Oh, spread eagle into the start of this competitor's run. Trying to splash the crowd. That's one way to get a reaction out of them.
And the crowd reaction, oh.
And he got a safety grab in as well. So judges, once again, we have X Games and Olympic judges up here in the mix. These guys definitely are aware of the subtleties to separate some of our competitors away from other, looking for the style, the discipline of their skimming.
So we're about halfway done with the first heat.
As I've been elected voluntarily, so it's going to work out.
How's it going?
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, as we have been, we are already a solid 15 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes into our first heat. Tina, how many heats do we have today? Do you know offhand?
I do. We have...
So, 5? DC's hand, you know. Well done. Fair enough. So 5 heats today. Each heat is 20 minutes. Right now we're 10 minutes into the first heat. And as you can tell, all athletes are getting their first go. That was pretty solid right there. That's our first board 360 right there. Not horrible. So many moves has passed. This is like the 9th annual, maybe the 8th annual Slopesoaker, which is fairly sick. And every time we come out here and set up, each course is different. So whenever an athlete signs up for 1 year and they're a returning member the next year, they're as rookie as the first time we come to the Red Bull Slopesoaker event at all. So it's kind of a big deal right there. Last speed right here.
Oh, nice. Trying to utilize the elbow shape of that pond, skimming his way on through.
You will find that most of the athletes
Wonder Woman coming in now on the east side of this course and successfully making her way across.
Right there, of course, style is a major point factor.
There we go, another competitor coming in hot here, skimming his way through, plenty of speed and pretty loose off the booter.
A major point factor. And of course, your C's and a little crowd reaction.
And one of our more elder competitors taking a dip.
Solid effort there, Captain. We will inherently start coming up with names for these features as the day progresses. It kind of,
Let's see if I can check in with this individual over here. Sir, how are the water temperatures today?
Coming in hot right now. West side of the pool, going for the little
And your costume, can you speak on your costume?
Well, the milkman delivers.
Milkman delivers indeed, and delivering some entertainment out here for our spectators.
athletes really getting up there above that.
Possibly one of our senior competitors, sir.
Only have definitely enough
And how many? Whoa, and I'm almost taking a spill. Mr. Milkman, how many years you been on this earth?
Oh my God, this is my first with Red Bull, but I've been pond skimming since I was 10. So that's the first time I've ever failed to clear a pond.
Now this
So,
one,
yeah. It was fun, man. Awesome. Great for putting this. Great. Thank you for putting on this event, you guys. So much fun to be out here.
Thank you for being part of it, Mr. Milkman.
All right, and we'll go from Mr. Milkman, DC, right now. I have got Elliot. Elliot, where are you from?
Denver, Colorado.
So is this what brought you up here today?
Oh yeah, dude, it's the best. It's the best day of the year every year.
I like the fact. Okay, I want to just show you this. Elliot has a snorkel right now. Have you been using this?
Not yet, but you know we'll never see what the day brings for sure.
We got all sorts of crowds. Elliot with a snorkel, get back up. We got about 5 more minutes in this heat.
All right, still here in heat number 1. This guy's like, I got my own camera guy.
All right, well, carnage to be expected as we have an individual not successfully clearing the gap and just falling into the abyss in between.
In the sense that you had absolutely no control of what was happening while you were falling. Well done.
How's the water temperature for you?
Excellent.
He likes it.
So Paddleboy just got done with this race. Okay, first of all, is this allowed?
I think so. They said it was fine. I just tried to get as far as I could. So, yeah, whitewater season, got to represent.
Stand-up skiers out here. Have you used it all? Has it helped at all?
No, not really. It's more just a style thing, you know, give a little bit of flair to the costume.
Okay, but right here you have, what is this?
Oh, I had to bring the PFD out, you know. It's pretty deep up there. Really don't want to get stuck in that water. Sharks, I saw Steve Irwin was out here, so not going after what he's going after, so making sure we keep it safe.
Oh, safety first. We're all about safety first here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. Get back up there.
Because this line is tough right here. You got to kind of forego the little.
Well, Tina, up here on the course, we still got people getting nice and wet, seeing lots of splashes. A little more swimming than skimming right now, Tina.
I know the ski patrol is staying super busy walking around trying to rescue guys out of this water. We got someone with an inflatable device in case they find the water a little bit too deep. My fine sir, how are things going out here for you?
Fantastic. You know, haven't really been submerged yet, so that's a plus. But it's a little chilly, I'll admit.
Yes, the shorts. Was this a good idea, or should you have been wearing a dry suit?
Skies out, thighs out. That's all I got to say.
There you go. And costumes, you know, DC, that's another big part of it. We're going to have a costume. At the very end of today's event, there will be a winner for the best costume. So that's a big part of this spring event.
Definitely seeing some good ones. Tina, you got any favorite costumes you've seen so far?
Well, I did like Wonder Woman. That was a good one.
She's behind you right now, I think.
Oh, there is. Wonder Woman, get over here.
Good speed heckling in here.
This costume, I have to say, we were just talking about costumes. How long did it take to come up with this, or was it just an easy?
Oh, I'd love to say it took ages. It was just an easy one to put together. I had the swimsuit. So.
How's it going out there for you?
It's a lot of fun. I was pretty scared. This is the first time I've done it. And I haven't skied too much. So it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
And it cold, warm, moderate, like what's the temperatures?
Honestly, perfect. Like you get nice and warm going up, and then by the time you go down, you've cooled down. It's kind of great hitting the drink.
Wonder Woman out here, wow, and the crowd's going for that one. Get back up there, have some fun today.
Well, Tina, a nice backflip flying by you there as you got your interview in with Wonder Woman. One of my favorite costumes I've seen was from one of our elder competitors. I think the oldest competitor we've seen.
Mr. Milkman.
The Milkman.
Yes.
That guy was just all about having a good time. Got soaked on his first attempt. We'll see if we see him back at the top.
We have snowboarders and we have tele-skiers. When will we see the snowblader?
There we go, Evel Knievel coming to your side of the course, Tina. The West Pond, if you will.
Evel Knievel lands the backflip. I think he surprised himself with that. We're going to try and get some words here with Evel Knievel from landing the backflip.
Yeah, see if he thought that he was going to land it, yeah.
Mr. Knievel, did you think you would be able to land such a difficult backflip?
Well, I just gave it my all, just like Evel Knievel would have, and left it all on the table today.
You know, the first attempt you had a bad crash. How did you recover from that?
You just keep moving, you know. Otherwise, you get all stiff, and just got to let her rip, bud.
So what's next? What's next, Mr. Knievel?
Probably gonna jump over to Jack's, maybe over the deck or something, you know?
There we go.
We'll see what happens.
Get back up there.
Dude, that wasn't half bad. It wasn't half good. but it wasn't
The
half
slow
bad.
motion slide into the pond. It's like you know it's coming.
That was pretty
Oh,
good. He's gonna come back
you
for
had
more
it.
on that one.
You almost stayed dry. The slow motion slide into the pond. Tina, this gap showing that there's definitely a lot of consequence over here.
Oh, saucer boy or girl, saucer girl. We have all sorts of costumes. I'm going to try to get some words with saucer girl here. How's it going?
Good, I'm about to go on. Gonna try and do some new stuff. No one's made that jump yet, but I'm gonna try.
Are you utilizing the saucer at all?
I will.
There you
For the last run.
There you go.
The 45-degree shotgun get launched yet today.
All right, well, that competitor not even making it to the pond there. Unfortunately, she got wet on her first attempt, so nothing to lose. She's already soaked for the day.
That's right.
Now, definitely
Keep the life
slope
alive.
soaked indeed. Here, another competitor coming in.
Here we go. Finds it. Oh, goes
It's
for
Going
the
for the
cannon.
cannon. Oh.
All right, how we doing, buddy? I'm looking for a thumb.
He gave the thumbs up. He's okay.
All right, hey, crowd, give this guy some love right there. That could
He just took the knuckle to his bum, Tina. That's not comfortable.
He did.
He's,
But thumbs up right away. He's okay. First competitor to go for the cannon feature.
And he's like, okay, I'm going back up. Look, that didn't phase me at all.
The first complete hip replacer right there. And speaking of hip replacer, how's my snowboarder? You feeling okay, brother? He's going back up for another.
Nice transfer
Excellent.
across the gap. Here we go.
Got a paddler
Our
in the mix
competitor
right
with
there.
the
Doesn't know what
paddle.
season he wants to have. Oh no! Oh no! He's ready. How's your face? Is your face still on your face?
He's okay.
Excellent. That looked like you just took a big old
Our whitewater enthusiast.
second hit there like you didn't get breakfast. Oh, heads up. Okay, it's getting kind of gnarly. Keep your eyes pond. Yeah, what's happening there? There goes the shark.
Oh, there goes the shark.
All right, it's twisting. And Red Bulls for days. Everybody wants to play.
And the Red Bull cans DC want a part of the action too, going down this slope with the shark.
Did the shark knock that cooler down?
It did.
Whatever that song is.
Trying to get his wings.
I'm really actually happy I don't know what it is. All right, here we go.
All right, gold disco fever shirt.
Athens gold.
Smoothly makes it across with the
Oh,
left
with the
180.
nice 180.
All right,
Gets the landing.
shark attack. Yabbity do. Shark attack. What are you going to do? All right, here we go. Toss the shark. All right, forget the shark.
With the shark
Send
on
it.
the course,
Big
individual,
hit. Movies the way-
not one. Tina, we got to be getting down to the final minutes here of this first heat, I would think.
We are. I just got word that we are in the final minutes, so we've got about 25 competitors in this heat. 5 will move on, so this is their chance to really put it all on the line.
To win. You will find it doesn't matter, even if it's a 180. If you are twisting,
Our
you are
judges
closer
up
to
there
winning than
perched
somebody
in a
who
nice
is not.
strategic location so they can
And if you're going
get a
in
nice
limited,
view of this whole course. Here we go, another competitor dropping in from this first heat, coming in plenty of speed.
Oh, and with the 180 and the landing. Missed the grab though, DC. That's important. The judges always look for the grabs.
Those judges up there, very judgmental judges. They want to see a good grab established. Here we go. The snowboarder skimming the east pond with the backside 180 out.
180, sort of, more like a backside 90. 2 minutes. We just got word that 2 minutes left in this heat.
shotgun taken. Oh, big day. Big day.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, you know, as far as execution goes, once again, something our judges will look at. He kind of cased the top of that, but hey, he's dry, Tina. That's important.
And you know, the shorts that she stole from you earlier, she had great balance going across that pond.
I want my shorts back.
I don't know if she wins this. And number 12 with the backside 360. Wow, right side 360.
Wow.
Right side 360 over the gap.
Kind of like transfer style. Nice work. That's the guy that got hung up and just kind of fell into the pond last time. Here we go, chugging the Red Bull. And now we've got some Red Bull in a nice Caribbean blue water, Tina.
With a good glass of water.
Oh boy.
He was only doing his duty.
Our milkman.
Your favorite costume.
Milkman making it across successfully, getting the rebate.
So coming down to the final minutes here in the first heat of Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Like a red dress, I guess. Pretty nice. Doesn't seem to be bidding without
1 minute is left, DC. We have 1 minute left in this first heat.
Here
The final, oh, the Daffy. A throwback to the old school there, Tina. The first Daffy we've seen in
I have to say, when you talk about style and Evel Knievel, you know, Splash is a big part of it.
I think he was gunning for you there, Teenster.
How you doing, Knievel?
All right, the shark is getting in place. Unfortunately, it did not have
Mr. Knievel, you said you were putting it all on the line.
I sure did.
Do you have hypothermia now?
I don't know, but that was cold as a polar bear's feet.
Go get warm.
the inflatable moves west. This is our telly skier right here off the side hip. Sees it, moves it, twists it. No digging.
All right, Tina, I didn't notice that the hockey player was on telly skis. The only competitor that's freeing his heel and freeing his mind out here at the Red Bull Slopesoakers. So I think that wraps up our first of 5 heats out here. Thoughts on what you saw in that first heat there, Tina, cracking open the competition. What do you think?
I think we just saw the very beginning. That was the first heat of 5, but I think we're just getting warmed up. You know, we saw some big tricks. We saw Evel Knievel do tricks like the backflip. He got the big backflip. We saw some of the older competitors like the Milkman. He put on a good show as well, and then Wonder Woman. But I think we're still just getting started. But from this heat, we're going to have 5 athletes that have been chosen, and then they will go on to the finals, which will be at the end of the day.
So much more action coming your way. Well, so nice. We want to see it twice. Let's check out some of the action we just saw there in Heat 1. Welcome back, everyone, to the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers, 8th year of this event here at Copper Mountain, northern mountains of Colorado. And we're getting ready for Heat 2. We've seen one heat go down, another heat coming your way. Heat 2 of 5 heats, 25 competitors per heat. And we've already seen some amazing action go down. And Heat 1, really excited for what Heat 2 has to offer. And the 5 competitors that will advance to our final are on your screen. And that's about how this cookie is going to crumble. We'll be taking approximately 5 competitors from each of our 5 heats. And that will lead to about a 30-man/woman final. The way that is going down, beautiful sunny skies here at Copper Mountain. Springtime in full effect, warm temperatures. I've actually gotten splashed a few times from some of our skimmers, and it's quite refreshing. Wouldn't want to take a full dip in this pond, but getting the splash under these sunny skies, not too bad right now. All right, well, before we get underway with Heat 2, I think Tina D, Teenster, you got a special guest with you.
I do. We've seen snowboards, we've seen skis, but the first guy, the only guy that we've seen actually on telemark skis and the hockey gloves. First of all, how'd it go out there?
Oh, you know, I didn't get all the looks I wanted. In my first run, I kind of dove head first into a second part of the pond on that right side. But my second and third hits felt pretty good.
Where are you from, and what brought you out here? Was it all about Red Bull Slopesoakers?
Well, as a matter of fact, I work here. So I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, though. And, yeah, you know, just wanted to participate my third year here, so thought it'd be fun.
You're the veteran. We got the veteran status out here. Okay, if you had advice for any of the future competitors, what would it be?
Oh, you know, just come in with a simple plan. Keep it nice and stylish. Stick to what you know. It's pretty dangerous trying some of these things. Like, I was kind of shocked when I dove into the water.
I saw, though, you had actually some pretty good skims across this pond.
Oh, yeah. I was feeling good once I did try that right side. I wanted to do the left one, but I just couldn't get the looks, like I said.
Still some great performances out here in heat number 1. Heat number 2 is coming up shortly, and there's 5 heats total moving on to the finals. Thanks for hanging out with us, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day as well.
All right, DC, what do you see in heat 2 that you like?
Well, I've yet to really see the costumes that are out here in Heat 2. But you know what? Just the foreshadowing that we saw from Heat 1. We saw some people going for it. We saw some inverted maneuvers. We saw some spins. We saw a lot of people getting wet. So I think it's just going to be the story across the board, across all these heats. It's the costumes, the splashing, the excitement. I could keep doing this all day, Tina.
Oh, and it's just getting started. I mean, we're still really early in the day, and the crowds are now just starting to come out. You see Jax is getting full. We have Dukes, brand new Dukes over there here at Copper that's getting full. So a lot of it's going to be about the crowd reaction, how they react. But this is such a big part of spring skiing, you know. And if you're heading on up here, you're in for a treat, because this weather is absolutely beautiful out here, DC. Perfect temperatures for a spring skiing day.
That's right. Forecasted temperature is supposed to be up to 56 degrees for the high today. So nice and high with the pressure out here. Slushy conditions for these competitors. And again, any pond-skim event you've ever attended, if it's kind of cloudy and cold out, people aren't as willing to put it all on the line, Tina. But these conditions really lending to some entertaining skimming attempts.
Well, and you heard it from one of the athletes there. He didn't get all the looks he wanted, so a lot of it is about, you know, getting the chance, getting the opportunities, and within 20 minutes they will get a lot of opportunities to hit this course. It's a jam format. Now we also have some very serious judges out here. Let's see if we can talk to some of them. Dave, the head judge, are you up there? Do you hear me?
And R, bib number 2, bib number 16.
All right, we don't have the judges yet. We'll try and connect with them later on in the show to see what they're looking for. But DC, take a look at the crowd that is forming here at Copper.
Yeah, no disappointment as well with the turnout. People know what's up with this event. It always draws a good crowd. Again, this is the 8th year of this event here at Copper Mountain. So people put this on their calendars, Tina. They're not messing around. It is amazing. You put some water and a high percentage of seeing people fall in just absolute carnage and get soaking wet, and they're going to come. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to revel in it.
Absolutely. But, you know, even outside of the carnage and some of the splashes, we saw some big tricks. We saw some really nice tricks. We saw from the businessman, he did that nice right side 360. We saw from Mr. Evil Knievel, he crashed, picked himself back up, and went for that beautiful backflip. And then we also saw him get pretty covered up in the pond later on.
Yeah, and some of these competitors that I'm seeing out here, I'm recognizing from around the snowboard and ski community here in Summit County, here at the Colorado local resorts. And we've got some really talented individuals, including like some slightly sponsored athletes that are out here in the mix, Tina.
Hey, DC, right now I'm going to head over to the judges. I'm going to try and get a couple words with them.
All right, and hearing that we're about a minute out from the start here of Heat 2, 5 heats total. Then we'll be going into a super final of about 30 competitors. So plenty of action and entertainment coming our way. Just having good laughs at the expense of others' failures here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. 2019, 8th year of this edition. Always good times.
So DC, I'm actually, as I walk over to the judges, I'm up here at the start. We have an Easter bunny. We have an Easter bunny getting ready.
Fitting.
We have a banana. A banana is suiting up to drop in.
Tina, in all your years of commentating professional sports, did you ever think you'd be talking about the Easter bunny and the banana getting ready to drop in?
You know, I've always hoped to. I've always wanted to go to an event where I could look up at the course and see a banana, an Easter bunny, and now Heat 2 has just started.
All right, our first individual trying to get tricky and carving in the elbow pond. Hooks an edge, and he goes down. Easter bunny coming in hot, a day early, and that Easter bunny is soaking wet. That is going to be a cold, soggy delivery of baskets tomorrow morning.
Like, oh, this was the worst idea. Let's hear it for Easter bunny over there, crew. Yeah. Here we go.
Mr. Easter bunny, children far and wide want to know, will you still be able to deliver baskets tomorrow morning?
On a train.
I think his lips are still frozen. We'll catch up with the Easter bunny here shortly. Seeing some of our competitors drop right behind each other, Tina. The train, the skimming train, if you will.
The first few athletes of heat number 2, and here is our third or fourth.
All right, nice shifty, coming in hot, skimming into the jump with the left 360. And that's a contest make right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes flag on. Athlete on course. West side approach.
Here we go, one of our female competitors coming in hot. Believe that's one of our representatives from the CU ski team.
The crowd pleaser on the long side. Solid effort.
Boosting another skimmer, almost taking out our soggy Easter bunny. Here we go, the princess trying to cut across. She makes it, skims it. Surprising herself, the confidence was not there on the face, but it was in the skiing. That gentleman wearing far too little attire. You cannot unwatch that. Oh, with the left 180, bit of a nose butter in the pond there from that individual. Nice work.
I say we have a new leader. The fact that he did that 180 in the pond, and now the wizard is on course. Oh!
Working some magic, but couldn't pull the trick out of his hat, landing hard on the keister there. That's going to hurt.
You didn't just say that, pulling the trick out of his hat.
All right, here we go. It's snowboarder in the West Pond, getting a little squirrely on the way in. Not enough speed, and he's going to have some soggy boots, Tina.
But check out the rider on the right. That was a beautiful skim.
We'll continue the thought of more speed as one continues. All right, here we are. Rider on east side.
All right, spread eagle into the East Pond here. Working his way across, getting hooked up. A loose left 180 out, Tina. And he's going to crash on that landing. Judges will dock for that.
Yeah, and speaking of the judges, I'm actually right now up by the judges' stand with the head judge, Dave. Dave, the training and the education and the work that you guys have put to go into this, has it met all your expectations?
Absolutely, absolutely. We do a lot of certification, a lot of training to stay on top of our game, but it just lets us be a little more relaxed in this situation. It's fantastic.
Okay, what do you score higher? Do you score higher if a guy spins off of a jump, or if they skim all the way across the pond but don't necessarily hit the jumps?
It's a little wishy-washy on that. We kind of just look at the full execution of what they were actually trying to do. Sometimes they get to the end of the water and sketch out before they hit the jump, which leaves it a little sloppy. But overall, we're just looking at who's trying the biggest things, who's having the most fun, who's the most creative, who's using the whole course. And we're having fun out here. It's great.
You know, in this course, a lot of time and effort was put into this. It's pretty impressive. There's a lot of features out there. You've got the cannon, you've got that D-pond on the side, and then the big rail up on the right-hand side. What are your thoughts on the overall course?
The course is amazing. We're really enjoying watching everybody try to figure it out. We've seen one competitor hit the rail, cannon rail in the middle, which was insane. And then everybody else trying the gap in the middle has just been crazy to watch. So,
what have you seen in that first heat and even the beginning of the second heat that you've liked?
Just a few things. We saw a backflip out off of the skim, which was pretty great. A couple 360s over the gap. So we're just going to see what everybody does for the rest of the day.
Okay, and then just really quick, take us through who are all the judges.
So we have Dan Allen, Justin Allen, our 2 World Cup ski judges. We have Jeremy Lepore and Celia Miller, who are also X Games and World Cup snowboard judges as well. So stacked panel of judges.
A very stacked panel. I have to let you go. You got to get back to your job. Dave, we'll speak to you later on today. DC, how's it going down there?
Oh, it's going good. I'm just helping Saucer Girl out of the pond right now. Saucer Girl, what went wrong there?
Lost my edge and didn't have a stable enough feet.
Are you going to go for that same gap again?
Maybe. I might do something crazier, like hit the rail and then go through the jump.
Shane McConkey would be proud. Thank you, Saucer Girl.
All the riders in Speedos and shorts right now are like, that really wasn't the best idea.
So, Tina, seeing a lot of our competitors here in Heat 2 getting soaking wet. Snowboarder drop it in here. Once again, one of the more entertaining parts of this is seeing the look of astonishment on the face when they take a dip in one of these freezing cold ponds. There is still a layer of ice floating around on the top of the water. If that's any indication to how cold the water temperatures are here. The ice on top, not melting yet, Tina.
I need some dental floss and placemats. And
so we got some serious competitors dropping in right now.
There we go.
Blue snowboarder on the left side of the course. Oh!
Half of a backflip.
Kind of like a laundry toss invert right there. Center line. Oh, creative.
Going for the biggest splash. That's the first cross court into the east pond that we've seen.
Way to get behind him. Nice effort. I guess there is now a sort of like a stat pill that if you are not going to finish all the way through the pond, that you better.
Hey, so DC, right now I've got some competitors that are checking the course out. They haven't gone yet. Oh, but take a look at this. We got a T-Rex on course.
He's riding a T-Rex.
Oh, and the T-Rex lands.
Kind of got loose there.
Mr. T-Rex. Anyway, so I have Mrs. Incredible here to my right. I have a Stingray here to my left. First of all, you haven't gone yet. Your heat's in a couple heats. So are you getting nervous? Are you anxious? Are you excited?
All of the above.
What is the strategy for a Stingray? What is the strategy here?
You know, the key is that I just have to keep form. And so if I'm proper, I will be waterproof and I'll be able to swim if I fall. So really, the key is just how hydrodynamic really I can be when in the pond. And I think that's just how I'm gonna go about it.
Does the Stingray plan on doing any big skills off of these jumps?
Oh yeah, many skills off the jumps.
Oh, we got Mrs. Incredible here to my right saying yes, many big skills.
She's got the skills to pay the bills, people. Like this is our last year's Slopesoakers champion. So
this. Last year's Slopesoaker champion. You got a lot of pressure.
It's I'm sweating underneath these garbage bags, but it could be the fact that they don't breathe.
Yeah, I almost wore a onesie today and I decided against it.
It's really smart. It was a really good call.
We're going to catch up with you later. DC, how's it going down there?
Oh, we are seeing some amazing combinations. Just saw one of the more technical lines I've seen in this pond yet, Tina. Individual on skis, sliding the fat tube, the long tube, into a pond skim, and then into the big butter box, cleanly making his way through, getting a 360 surface swap on the box. Again, the most tech line I think I've seen, Tina.
And the defending champion here, the Stingray, is talking about the strategy and the technique and the key. So I'm gonna ask you again, what is the key to this?
Go fast, don't die.
And stay. What did you say?
Hydrodynamic at all times.
So good. So good.
Oh! Left one transfer over the gap into a switch pond skim, staying switch throughout. Very technical skimming going on here. We're seeing in Heat 2. Plenty of time left on the clock here for Heat 2. Looks like Easter Bunny got rid of part of his costume here, but still getting the somersault out.
You know, the judges have to take into consideration the exit of that.
The front tumble out. It was a crowd pleaser.
So if you're just joining us, you are watching the 8th edition of Red Bull Slopesoakers taking place here at Copper Mountain, Colorado. It's all about the splash, the skim, and the tricks.
And the crowd impression as well. Here we go, the banana. Is it a banana in the pond, or we're just happy to see him? Banana out here, successful skim, despite getting soaking wet from his first attempt. Our magician, our wizard, coming in hot, spread eagle. Oh, we got tandem magicians coming in here. Into the gap. Oh, she's got it. Holding on to it. And magician number 1, the wizard, the purple wizard, if you will, successfully making his way across the pond as well after a first failed attempt.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yikes, yeah, because he doesn't have, well, barely any clothes on. Hips are showing no problem.
Oh, there's a strawberry. If there's an award for the best strawberry, he could be in the running.
Might try to check in with Thunder Thighs out here.
Thunder Thighs. That was a smack. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
How much fun are you having out here?
I'd say above average.
Just above average?
Oh, that's a pretty big. You could go everything above average.
Yeah, that is. The costume. Give us your thoughts. How much work went into the costume?
I broke out the high school diving Speedo. I thought it'd be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I like it. The high school diving costume. So were you on the high school diving team?
No. No, I took it from a kid on the team.
Oh my gosh, we got all sorts of characters out here. So I am now, oh! And the front flip! I'm gonna go talk to Sam, Mr. Front Flip. Diver boy, get up there.
Give Saucer Girl a high five for me, Tina. She left you hanging. There you go.
Sam, the crowd reaction. Did you hear that crowd reaction?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Love to hear it. Everyone's hyped.
They are. Yeah. That was really good, except for the landing. What happened?
No, I took it too far. Took it to the face, but you know, it's okay. Gotta rub some dirt on it always, you know?
Or some snow.
Or some snow.
Gonna go back up and do the same thing?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'll land it this time.
Yeah, Sam with the front flip.
Guy kind of points at the east side there, takes a hard left, and then tries to smooth motor his way around the west bank here. Didn't quite terribly work out, but I saw the intent. Unfortunately, not enough on that one.
So we're getting near the end of heat number 2. Right now we have 5 heats, and then we will take the top 5 from those heats, and they will move on to the final. Right now we are getting near the end of the second heat. And DC, I mean, these are just heating up.
Yeah, things are just heating up out here. I'm here with Cassandra from the University of Boulder, Colorado CU ski team. Cassandra, how many, you guys brought a whole team out here, right?
Yeah, we did. We have like 10 to 14 people here today. And yeah, Red Bull was nice enough to hook us up with housing. So we're having a good time.
All right, now talk about this course. I've seen you sending it. I've seen you take some big spills out here. Let us know how this experience is going for you so far.
So, I mean, as a park skier, it's a lot different. The rails that you want to hit, it's a lot harder to hit than normal park features because you're kind of constrained by the pools around you. But you just got to get creative with it and send it. And I mean, that's how it is every year. This is my 4th year here, and every year it's something different. Every year it's something fun. So just out here having a good time.
Right on. Well, this heat, not much time left, so we're going to go ahead and let you get back up there and represent Heat 2. Cassandra and the whole CU ski team. Go Buffs. Tina, what did we miss while I was in the interview there? I heard you get pretty excited about something there.
Oh, we saw a giant trick. It could have probably been a double. Like, we're seeing some doubles. We're seeing these guys get really serious now. Yeah, 5 minutes left in this heat, so it's on.
Here we go, Tassels with the look back. Oh, man. Really trying to get the crowd behind him there with the look back.
Yeah, and I mean, DC, this crowd is getting bigger and bigger. It's still very early in the day, but you know, just for snowboarding and skiing, oh, we got the wizard.
Oh,
and
wizard.
the magic finally works.
He pulled some magic out. I didn't think he was going to make that gap.
He's like, I got to do this. I'm the wizard. I have to do this.
Working his wizardry, so... Again,
We got the penguin on course.
Our first penguin slide.
The penguin move. So coming down to the final minutes here in heat number 2, the crowd is just forming. Getting bigger. Ooh, spread eagle.
That's a big
Coming
spread
in,
eagle.
approaching with a lot of speed. Oh, I mean, that was really good up until the end.
180 to the flats. He's like, I don't need transition. Well, yes, you do. Not pulling that one away successfully. There we go. A couple more competitors dropping in. This is our Easter Bunny that got rid of his head. The headless Easter Bunny. Don't worry, kids. He's not the real one. And our Easter Bunny, unfortunately, not making it
he
across.
actually exited very elegantly. That was a very nice exit by the Easter Bunny. Yeah, so I talked to the defending champion up there. She's the Stingray, and I'm telling you, she is studying this course. She knows what she wants to do. She has the tricks in store. A lot of pressure on her shoulders, or whatever Stingrays have.
Yes, do they have shoulders? Well, the banana not making it through. Soggy banana. Will he get another attempt in? Possibly. But we're going to focus our attention back
Soggy
to the top.
Banana, are you going to go one more time?
Hopefully I make it next time.
Oh, there you go. See? All jam format, 20-minute jam format, about 25 athletes in each jam. And then they take the top 5 and they will move on to the finals, which will be taking place in just a few hours. Oh!
That was an intentional belly flop.
That was good, though.
The crowd loves it. Oh, and some fans getting wet across the way in the East Pond. Our T-Rex patiently waiting at the top. I've never seen a T-Rex so patient. Here we go, another competitor dropping in. Coming in hot. He's got good body composure. This is Sam who did the fronty, and he does another lawn dart fronty. That's a contest make.
You know what? And that was actually better than his first attempt. So Sam went back up there.
Here's the scantily clad Thunder Thighs on the far side onto the butter box.
Oh, and look at that strawberry. It's got that nice strawberry. Diaper boy.
That could be a record as far as the biggest strawberry I've ever seen, Tina. Left 270. Or going for the left 3. Only got about left 270. Cassandra, who I just caught up with, representing the CU free ski team. Nice work on the butter box. Snowboarder coming into the West Pond. Coming my way. Almost taking toes. Oh, nice. Using the side of that takeoff for the backside 180, the carving 180. There we go. Another snowboarder coming in dangerously slow. I don't think he's going to. Oh, he does make it. Oh, there you go. I am surprised there. Making the gap, getting the successful skim. Skier coming in switch into the East Pond with the point and the look back. And a successful switch skim across the entirety of the East Pond. Pandemonium.
That is bib number 50, Charlie, with the switch skim.
And the look back, Tina.
And the look back.
Just calling out the crowd for the cheers. Here
And
we go.
his costume is the best dressed man. And we got the T-Rex.
It's tricky, I guess. In some pools.
T-Rex making it across successfully.
Dinosaurs can swim.
Especially
with those little arms.
Can they with those little arms?
hands?
Little
Yeah.
T-Rex hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't let it stop them.
Over the gap. Oh. Oh.
I mean, if you're...
That's the second time he's done that.
He had a lot of speed. He had a great dive.
That gap is his nemesis.
That's bib number 42, Michael, with the splash. DC, 1 minute left. We got 1 minute left in this heat.
1 minute. Competitors have to be at the top 30 seconds before the end of the heat to make their drop-in count into the east pond, trying to get some trickery, possibly a butter maneuver in the east pond, but he fails miserably, and he's soaking wet, Tina.
Here comes Turtleman.
Saucer girl. Saucer girl.
You know, I really like Saucer Girl.
Saucer girl getting across, not getting over the jump.
Best costume, there is a best costume element to this event.
Mike, that gap giving you some problems there.
Oh heck yeah! I was gonna try to do a front flip truck driver if I could get to the actual air, but I don't know what happened.
Here we go, our last competitor dropping in, the man with the tassels. Macho Man Randy Savage, I think that is a tribute to, actually.
That was really nice. So that's it. That's a wrap for heat number 2. DC, that was pretty impressive.
Definitely saw some good skimming go down there. We saw some success. We saw some absolute failure, as to be expected. Saucer Girl, one of my favorites just because of the costume. I definitely dig in the costume. Shane McConkey lives in memory here at the Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Yeah, we had a lot of great costumes and a lot of great splashes. Let's take a look at a recap.
And welcome back, everyone, here to the 2019 edition of Red Bull Slopesoakers, 8th year of this event here at Copper Mountain. A beautiful sunny spring day. We've already seen 2 of our 5 heats go down. Lots of action, lots of success, and lots of swimmers out here. But right now, Tina Dixon in the crowd with some of our spectators who are having a great time out here. Tina Dixon, who you got with you?
I got a kangaroo. I have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's all about Red Bull Slopesoakers! 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 Even the dog likes it. Yeah. First of all, kangaroo, Have you been getting splashed at all over here?
Not yet. Nope. Nope.
Sprinkle, just one sprinkle.
How did you get just sprinkled? Have you been hiding?
I think we need to just be one step closer. Yeah.
Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, get in here. You're in a costume, but why aren't you competing?
I'm too old for that.
No.
Been there, done it before, and I've got a big knee brace that I wear. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah. All right, DC. The crowd's definitely loving over here.
Yeah, beautiful fans on hand out here. Tina, I'm actually using one of the shepherd hooks from one of our lifeguards, trying to fish some sunglasses out for one of our spectators. And now I feel really bad because one of our lifeguards just got completely submerged in this giant pond that is just a giant glass of ice water. Ice still floating on the surface, so I really don't think the water temperature has warmed up much. It's maybe gone from 32 to 33 degrees Fahrenheit. But at least the sun's out, Tina.
Yes, and I'm here with Jason, who was in Heat 1. And Jason now is trying to stay warm. I love the hairdo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Jason, how did it go in Heat 1 for you?
It was fantastic. It was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Fantastic. You're so calm.
Oh, thank you.
Jason's actually waiting to see who actually made the finals. There'll be 5 that make the finals, and we will keep you posted on that. But DC, we're just hanging out in the crowd. It's still very early. 2 heats have gone. We have 3 more heats to go. And right now, we will take you to a quick commercial break and be back with more action from Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Thanks.
Hanging out with a couple of our competitors from Heat 2, representing the CU free ski team. We got Sam and Cassandra, who I already checked in with. So, Cassandra, we'll get back to you here in just a second. But Sam, I want to talk to you, buddy. A couple fronties I saw from you out here.
Oh yeah, big front flips out for the squad, you know. Best trick out there, and it's super fun, you know.
Yeah, the any sort of inverted trick, always a crowd pleaser. Now, front flip, little more difficult than a backflip, I would have to say.
Yeah, you know, I'm just a big front flip guy, you know. It's way better than the back flip. No one does it, and I'm the best skier on the mountain, so it happens.
Claiming, I like it. So, Cassandra, let's talk more about your CU free ski team that's out here competing. We didn't see everyone from your team out here in Heat 2, did we?
No, we got some people scattered in some different heats. People signed up at different times, so we'll be seeing some more of them a little later.
Any who to watch out here? I mean, I imagine everyone on the CU free ski team is very talented, but any who to watches for you out here?
I mean, number 30, Sam Brown right here with the front flips. We got Charlie Trichetta over here. Definitely someone to watch for. Later on, we got Lauren and Casey right here. Yeah.
Now, as a team, what do you guys do with your camaraderie to get yourself prepared for this, again, as a team? You guys going out and finding ponds that have already melted out that you're skimming across?
Oh, yeah, we're just jumping in all the ponds. We just find a pond, put on our skis, and go. It doesn't matter if there's snow around it, but we're just there.
Just sending it. I love it. All right, well, Sam, overall, your impression here of the course for the 2019 Slopesoakers. You digging it?
Oh, amazing. Best setup ever. This is the biggest event of the year. Always the best. Like, we live to come here. We've been training for 4 months, diving in ponds all winter just for this.
Right on. Well, thank you guys very much, Sam and Cassandra. Best of luck to the rest of the CU Free Ski team members that we'll be seeing throughout the events. 2 heats down, 3 more to go. We're getting ready to get underway here with heat number 3 for the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. And there on your screen, you see your top 5 advancing from Heat 2 into our finals. And here we go, Heat 3 underway. Riding the broom all the way to victory with the backflip. Not the cleanest of landings, but a contest makeout here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Got ourselves a little Gumby action going on right here. Hopefully Gumby is limber. Send it. Yes. There you go. Hey, first try on the
And not sure what that costume is, possibly some sort of legume. Here we go. Skier in the East Pond with the Red Bull, right 180 out. Great execution. Heat 3 underway out here, 20-minute jam, rapid fire, and our first swimmer, snowboarder, going down. Tina, where did you venture off to, my friend?
I'm hanging out with the crowd right now. I was like, I want to see what's going on in here. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Mid-20s.
Heck yeah, Super Soakers.
Slope Soakers.
Oh, Slope Soakers.
Red Bull Slopesoakers. If you're watching, hashtag Red Bull Slopesoakers. And you, my fine gentleman, you actually competed. So how'd it go?
It went awesome. I did a butter in the right pond, butter from regular to switch, and actually made it out.
Yes.
I'm surprised, yeah.
So do you think you will be making it on and moving on into the finals? And if you do, like, what do you have in store for us?
They just announced I am in the finals.
Yeah! He's in the finals! You made it! That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep watching the other competitors and see if I can get some good ideas, asking the crowd, and just bringing that creativity to the table. So
Pull down. Just don't it.
Going for the triple. All right, you guys. Happy birthday, Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Tina, is it one of our competitors' birthdays up there?
No, it's his friends.
Oh, okay, just one of our lovely spectators.
Yeah, he's mid-20s now.
Great crowd on hand up there. You're feeling the vibes out here. Well, Tina, while you're in that interview, we just missed our Good Luck Bear. The Shamrock on the chest, not helping our Good Luck Care Bear. And we've got a soaking wet Care Bear in the midst right now. Seems like a very snowboard heavy heat here. This gentleman coming in. He's got the best beard of the event, and that is also the wettest beard of the event.
Looking good.
So the West Pond taking down a few of our competitors already here in heat number 3. And sir, are you okay after the failed attempt of the gap there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Are you an employee at a local grocery store?
I'm not. I had about half a shift there once.
Okay, just rocking the hat. Well, serve it up. Best of luck.
New to the crew. I love cycling.
Thank you, Eli. Best of luck. Get that gap. Rebate coming up on your next run, my friend.
Hey, so DC, right now I'm with 3-0. This is Sam. He's the one that did the front flips, a crowd favorite. And you're going to the finals.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, are we doing the double front now?
I mean, it may come out. We never know. It's just gonna go.
You just gotta let it flow, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Sam, I'm gonna let you prepare. You gotta get mentally ready for this. The finals is a big deal here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Huge deal. I'm pumped. I'm gonna take it home. This one's mine.
There you go. Best of luck, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
DC?
Yeah, Tina, more debauchery going down here in heat number 3 over in the West Pond. The Water Wing Witch not making a successful attempt on the jump that time. Here we go. 180 over the gap into the switch skim. Unfortunately, getting those tails hung up on the lip on the exit of that pond. Easy mistake for him to fix for his next attempt. I think he'll get it. Here we go, snowboarder into the West Pond. Lackluster exit on the jump due to the loss of speed, so we're going to focus our attention on the East Pond. Another snowboarder, ooh, getting a carve in, trying to splash our crowd. Nice front one out.
He got, it was like a 270-ish move.
Possibly some foreshadowing, Tina. He could be going for a front 3 out of that pond.
I'll tell you what, some of the competitors that are moving on to the finals, they're serious.
There we go, Gumby coming in hot, feeling a little worried about where I'm positioned right now. Gumby coming up short of the gap, but saving himself, staying dry. Another teleskier, Tina.
Oh, and he makes it. That was beautiful.
He turned through the pond there, the East Pond, wearing jorts with suspenders and some very fast eyewear.
Got some kind of apparatus in his hand, not sure what's going on there.
And another snowboarder goes down in the West Pond, Tina. Do you have any idea what this next costume is right here, Tina? The green bean, maybe? Oh, with the backflip!
I don't know, but that was like, he almost rodeo flipped that gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I mean, if he can land that, that's a winning run right there.
Yeah, a little more sideways setting with that inverted maneuver there. We're seeing some progression out here, Tina. All right, coming in switch. Going for the fakie butt slide.
That was a very unique approach, you know. And
And some more skimming going down in the West Pond.
Heat number.
All right, well, action here as we're seeing our grocery store employee clearing 2 gaps, not 1, but 2 gaps here. We're gonna try to catch up with one of our competitors. Oh, nice, successful 180 out with the shifty. Again, we're gonna try to catch up with one of our competitors here from Heat 3 action. Once again, 5 heats we got today, taking about 30 of our competitors into a super final, if you will. It's gonna be crazy. Waiting for our next competitor to drop over here, Heat 3 of the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. Hopefully they'll be over here on the west side of the course, the West Pond, as we've been calling this feature. Seeing a lot of great trickery going on in this jump right here. Seen some back flips, some 360s, some front flips from our previous heat. This gentleman did not make it across successfully the first time. And unfortunately catching a toe side edge to face smack on the exit of the pond.
There we go. 180 over it. Yep, that's it. It worked right there. Hey, it looks like
All right, well, we're going to check in with our competitor here. Going to pull you over just a little further to get you out of the way of the jump. What's your name, sir?
It's Catfish.
Catfish with the best beard of the event. What went wrong there?
You know, when you pond skim about once a year, said come on back.
All right, Catfish.
You just got to get back up on that horse and ride it again.
So we're going to see you get back up on the horse and attempt this West Pond?
Yep.
One more time. Yes, 3rd time's the charm, Catfish. Catfish, where's home for you?
Littleton.
All right, coming out of Littleton. Thanks for coming up. just about an hour and 20 minutes away from his home here at Copper Mountain. Catfish with the best beard of the event. Looking forward to third time the charm for Catfish. Best of luck to you, Catfish. Not gonna lie, that was kind of vicious. Glad Catfish is okay there. But seeing a lot of our skimmers here in Heat 3, taking some dips, Tina, taking some swims.
Decision with your line and commit. No mid-course changing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of crashes, DC, in this third heat. More than before. These guys are really going to have to step it up if they want to move on to the finals. We have 3 heats, the top 5. That almost got you, DC. The top 5 move on from each heat. And then out of those 5 heats, we will have a final, a super final, and a winner will be announced. We also have a couple wild cards in here that will make the finals, a costume contest, the best splash, the best steez. But really, I mean, it's all about fun.
Yeah, all about a good time out here. So that's what judges also want to see, is just the competitors having the most fun. Shout outs to that snowboarder. Just did a frontside 360 off the toes. Here as we get a little bit of wind gusts coming in. Slight chance for some weather this afternoon. Not forecasted to really hit until after this event is over, but a little bit of cloud cover making this the waters here at Copper Mountain even less inviting if the ice floating on the surface already wasn't an indication. And another snowboarder falls victim to the gap, and we got more Red Bulls falling down the course as well. Just pandemonium out here at Copper Mountain. That's great product placement, though.
Some things are great ideas until.
So again, not seeing the most impressive performances from Heat 3 out here. We've got 2 more heats to go after this third heat. Our first 2 heats, very impressive. Third heat has been very entertaining, but that's to the fact that we've seen a lot of swimmers out here in the third heat. Just not the most skilled skimmers, as you can see. This gentleman trying to skim switch, going for a swim.
Now, this looks like another telly skier here. You've got 3 in the heel.
Telly skier with the jorts and the very speedy eyewear. Would you like a hand there, sir? You got it? All right, let's talk about your switch skimming there. What went wrong?
Well, definitely just didn't send hard enough. You know how it is.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be full send mode. That was maybe like 3/4 send mode. I liked your attempt. Are you gonna go for the same thing on your next attempt?
You gotta find something bigger.
All right, well, there you have it. Got to find something bigger. Best of luck to you here in Heat 3 action. Again, it's the top 5 from each heat. That will advance to our finals. We got a snowboarder dropping in over to the west pond. And, oh, I'm sorry, to the east pond. Not quite making it across. Not going for a full swim, though, so we'll give him that.
Georgia Beach making his way down here.
Here we have another snowboarder coming in, going for the side hit into the gap, sliding a very slow approach to a very freezing cold dip. The suspense, you know it's coming up.
Not bid well for the rest of that trick. Man, that's a nice effort right there. The not quit. And that
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to wax my board after this particular ride.
All right, another competitor coming hot on skis. Plenty of speed, nice shifty into the jump with the front flip.
Oh, that might be our new leader for this heat, DC.
Clean execution. Gumby. Gumby.
He went farther, though, than he did in the first attempt.
He did. It was a better attempt, Tina, but I'm thinking he's missing Pokey, and I just got the best splash I've gotten yet.
We all just got so wet. Thank you, Gore-Tex.
All right, Gumby's shaking it off. Solid effort.
Who was that? I need to go have words with him.
We haven't really seen yet.
All right, you go check in with that competitor. I'm going to see if I can get some words from Gumby.
Mr. 59, you gave, the best splash is an award, and so many of us.
Nice. Yeah, gotcha.
You saw us and were like, I'm going to get that person.
Tina, I got to check in with Gumby here next to you. Gumby, how much is the absence of Pokey are you feeling right now?
I need that extra horsepower.
Need that horsepower. Gonna ride that horse to the Old Town Road. Let's get Pokey out here. We want to see Gumby get across the gap. You going for that gap again?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Hit it, baby. Yeah.
best of luck, Gumby. Hope Pokey shows up for support out here.
I love it. I love it. He's still holding his GoPro. It's like, yes, I did make it.
Tina, do you think our competitors had the foresight to make sure they didn't have their phone in their pocket before dropping in?
You know, that's a good question. We should probably start asking them that. Because a lot of people would have left it in their pocket.
His cooler backpack is open. He's losing Red Bulls.
Oh!
Oh! He's got a face full of coping there. But she's okay, still smiling. She's got a rubber ducky around the waist.
And with the 180 at the end. So, all right, so DC, we have about 5 minutes left in this heat. Let's check in with the judges. Hey, Dave, can you hear me?
Copy.
So, Dave, tell us
Hey,
what
go
you
ahead,
like.
man.
What are these athletes going to have to do to move on?
Hey, so we're just looking for creativity. We've seen a couple flips out off the slide, and we're just looking for course usage.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so Dave, if we still have you, all right, DC, just a few more minutes left. I have to say, we haven't seen that a lot in this heat.
What, success or
Success.
backflips to the head?
Both.
Oh my goodness. Good thing helmets are mandatory, and our grocery store employee, Eli, is okay. But yeah, we saw some success as well. We've got tragedy, we've got triumph. This is everything out here, Tina D.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh!
Oh, so close.
Tina, I'm running back over to that
So
East Pond real quick.
close. Just a little bit more.
To get that extra trick once you get back to that last board. Box.
All right. The countdown is on. Bib number 75. With the attempt, the gap.
And the same slow motion slide into the pond. Sir, how are the water temperatures treating you?
He's like, I'm just going to stay in here.
How are the water temperatures treating you?
Amazing.
He loves it. All right, not phased by the 33-degree water
Yeah.
temp.
Oh, bib number 58. That was good for this heat. So we got Harry Potter still to go, DC. Harry Potter's been trying to put a run together all this last 20 minutes.
I did not notice that we had Harry Potter in the midst of this heat.
And we'll have a fourth and fifth heat coming your way as well. Big speed on the
All right, well, snowboarder coming across. Nice transfer from the side hit. Executing the gap, getting the skim, and executing the clean departure from the pond. Here we go, another competitor dropping in on skis, sliding the entirety of the fat tube, trying to finish it off with a skim, getting oh so close. He had the fat tube. Golly gee willikers. Next competitor dropping in. Here goes our telly skier with the jorts and the speedy eyewear. Onto the west pond. And, well, looks like our telly skier with the jorts is going to have a strawberry. Tina D, how are things going on the west side of this venue? You got a special guest with you, it looks like.
I do. I have the Olympic gold medalist from Pyeongchang in big air, Seb Toots. And he's out here enjoying the show. I mean, okay, you're not competing. You get to, like, just hang out and enjoy this whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was in Aspen before, and when Red Bull hit me out, they were like, yeah, we're doing that event. I was like, for sure I'm coming out. And, I mean, today it's warm. That's what it's all about. Look at this.
Harry Potter with the backflip.
That's the biggest backflip.
That's awesome. People are so into it. People are dressed up. People crash. That's what it's all about.
It's what it's all about. How's your season been?
Good season. Did a little bit less contest, more filming. So I'm excited to show you. Oh, I'm excited to show you guys what I've been working on the whole season. I'm gonna release something in next December. So next year I'm gonna film a little bit more too, and then get more into competing for the next Olympic. Yeah.
That's sort of a new road for you too. Like just filming more, doing that instead of the competition side of things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like a guy that's like, if you only compete, you know, you kind of get burned out from it. So switching it up, I like to film. Filming kind of changing things up, and if I would only be filming, I would kind of miss the competitive side of it. So I think like balance it up for a couple years, it gets me excited to compete more, you know, after.
It's always nice to have a good balance. Powder days, though. I mean, how many powder days have you had this season? Because it's been a great season.
Yeah, I had some good powder days this year, which I'm really lucky. I've been to Eagle Pass in Revelstoke at the start of the year. We rode for like 4 days of heliboarding. That was definitely the best powder I ever rode my whole life. So if you guys get a chance, definitely go there. Yeah, I think I'm going to ride more and more backcountry. Next year, I'm going to try to spend less time in the street, more time in the powder.
It's a good idea.
A little easier on the body, too.
And then just overall, I mean, this thing is like, these guys, you know, we've got athletes, we've got competitors, but they're throwing it all out on the line.
We got senders. People are ready to send. This is Saturday. Let's go.
All right, stick around. We want to keep talking to you. But DC, how's it going on your side of the course?
Oh, it's going good. Seeing some carnage go down over here. Everybody is okay, though. I just want to know what are the chances of Seb Toots getting up to the top and taking on this course himself?
On the hip replacer.
Definitely would like to see the interpretation of this course from one of the world's best professional snowboarders, Seb Toots, Olympic gold medalist from Big Air for snowboarding. What a G, awesome having him on hand. And it looks like that is going to wrap up the action out here for Heat 3. So Heat 3 in the books, 2 more heats to go, and then we'll be getting into our super final. So, once again, for a little recap of the action that you saw in Heat 3, check it out, enjoy it. 2 more heats coming your way. Alrighty, here with one of our competitors from Heat 3. What's your name, sir?
Dominic.
Dominic, where's home for you?
Fairplay, Colorado, out in the boonies.
All right, not too far from here, but thanks for coming out and hanging out with us here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. Did you have a good time there in your Heat 3?
Oh, yeah. I had 4 runs. I only went in the water once, but fun in the sun. Can't complain.
So what were your thoughts when you first came here this morning and saw the layout of the course?
It's, you know, I'm always comparing it to the last couple ones I've been to, but, you know, it's always different. It's always fun. Knew we were going to have a good time.
And did you find out, have you advanced to our finals yet?
Haven't found out yet. Should know shortly.
Are you feeling pretty confident with your performance there in Heat 3?
The first couple runs, yeah. The last one, not so much. But if you get wet, that score is good. So.
Now, what other competitors out here were grabbing your attention? What else did you see? Some of the highlights here at Red Bull Slopesoakers for you.
Favorite Harry Potter over here. He pretty much backflipped me on that last run. So.
Yeah, that was the deepest backflip. No transition, landed in the flats.
That's how you do it, right to flat.
Right on, Dominic. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Coming out of Park County over in Fairplay. You're leaving me hanging there, Dominic. That's all right, man. I know you're still a little cold from the spills there. Well, there you have it. Dominic from Fairplay, one of our Heat 3 competitors. We'll find out if we're going to see Dominic in the finals. But 2 more heats coming your way, and then we'll be taking our top 5 from each heat for a 30-man woman field for our finals here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. Tina Dixon, what you got going on out there?
Speaking of Harry Potter, I am standing right next to the Harry Potter right now, who did the best backflip in that entire heat. You tried, you finally landed. Harry Potter, take us through that backflip.
You know, well, I've been putting in a lot of time on my Nimbus 5000 here. Gives you the extra boost. It's pretty much like rockets for your skis. First one went a little too big. You know, this thing sometimes boosts it right out of you, so you never know. But by the end of the heat, after cooling off and a few other features, came back and Nimbus 5000 helped me bring it to my feet.
It was so impressive. Did you hear the crowd cheering for you?
Of course. That's what I like to hear, you know? When you play a lot of Quidditch, you know how to get the crowd excited. That's what it's all about.
Quidditch is gnarly. I've seen that. It's pretty impressive.
I've been spending my whole morning looking for the snitch. I'm hoping one appears. It's been very elusive today, but eventually I might get this game.
So Harry Potter and I are going to hang out. We're just waiting to see if he made the finals. So far, we have done 3 heats out of the 5. The top 5 from each heat will move on to the finals. 2 more heats coming up, and we'll wait to see if Mr. Harry Potter and his magic will move on to the finals.
All right, well, we're just moments away from our next heat, Heat 4. And there are your 5 competitors advancing from Heat 3. So congratulations to those competitors from Heat 3 advancing to our final. But 2 more heats to go to determine our 30-man final field. And it's going to be entertaining out here as the sun's coming back out. Temperatures are heating up, and we're seeing some good costumes up there at the start for this Heat 4. Looks like there might be a wolf in the midst.
There is a wolf, and I'll tell you what, I saw that wolf on the sidelines, and he was huffing, he was puffing, he was getting really focused. Like, that wolf wants it.
Well, hopefully he doesn't blow this pond down and just skims across it successfully. We shall see. What other competitors' costumes do we have up there? I think I see a tutu, Tina?
There's a tutu, yes. I mean, a lot of creativity in this heat, you know, and if we look back on the last couple heats, Heat 1 and 2, they really stepped things up. Heat 3, though, we saw a lot of crashes. I mean, Heat 4 and Heat 5, they got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, Heat 1 and 2 were hard acts to follow. Heat 3, we did see a lot of failure, but we also saw some amazing feats getting thrown down, like Harry Potter's biggest backflip. But once again, this is the 2019 edition of Red Bull Slopesoakers here at Copper Mountain, Colorado, right here in the northern Rocky Mountains in the shadows of the 10-mile range, right off I-70, a quick, easy commute from Denver, just about an hour and a half from downtown.
Oh, and it's, you know, it's all about spring skiing. If you look at the crowd and everyone up on the mountain, I mean, this is what spring skiing and spring snowboarding is all about. Get a little time on the mountain, come down here, do a little splash here in the Slopesoakers, and then just enjoy the weather. This is what it's about.
Yeah, what better way to celebrate the end of an epic season?
Oh, yeah.
Just record season out here at Copper Mountain, just enjoying all the snow that Mother Nature has blessed us with here in the Rocky Mountains. And yeah, just celebrating in true fashion here, and now cooperating today with the beautiful weather. Again, with the sunny skies and the warm temperatures, Tina, it always lends to a little more excitement, a little more entertainment, as these competitors not afraid to send it. The risk of getting wet, no problem when you got temperatures like this out here. 56 degrees, the high forecasted for today. That's in Fahrenheit for those of you out there. And yeah, we are just moments away from getting underway with Heat 4 of 5 here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers.
So DC, right now I am with someone that will be coming up in Heat 5. He is a rookie here at the Red Bull Slopesoakers. He has never competed here at this event. Have you ever been pond skimming?
Yeah, the last pond skim I did, I actually won biggest crash.
Biggest crash? Oh, So that's pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully not a goal for this time.
What about the coaching? Have you been using a coach for this, and what's the training been like?
I haven't been. I've just been riding like I normally do. I come to Copper a lot. I live like 30 minutes away, so I'm here all the time. So just normal practice riding.
What are your thoughts on this, and what do you plan on doing?
It's kind of scary, and I'm hoping I can get over this hip replacer is what they're calling it.
It's a good name for it. I've been watching it. It's a good name for it.
It looks terrifying, but hopefully I can go big over it.
Has anyone inspired you? Any of the other competitors that you've been watching?
I've been seeing a lot of backflips thrown right here. It's making me want to try it a lot.
Oh, the pressure's on.
And this cannon rail, I've seen a couple people go for it, and they've deterred me from it.
So Justin will be coming up in Heat 5. He is a rookie here at Red Bull Slopesoakers, but in the past, he has won Best Crash at a previous pond skimming contest. So you have what it takes.
Hopefully.
There you go, DC.
Well, I don't know if winning Best Crash at a contest would be much of a confidence booster for me coming in here to this course. It's quite the daunting course. It's not easy, to say the least, as we've seen from our first 3 heats. Lots of people going down, but hey, best of luck to our rookie out here. So again, Heat 4 getting ready to get underway. 5 heats today, 25 competitors in each heat, 20-minute jams. And it looks like we are ready to get underway here with Heat 4. Our first competitor in the starts, and here we are, dropping in. Heat 4 officially underway. Into the West Pond with the backflip out, Tina. That's how you start off a competition.
What an absolute, okay, now it's on.
Oh, Stingray coming into the East Pond. Stingray making it across with the 180 out. Have you ever seen a Stingray do a 180, Teenster?
I have not. And you know what? The Stingray is the defending champion from last year. And
another backflip. You got front row action for 2 backflips over there.
Ah, best seat in the house. Oh!
Crikey! Crikey, the crocodile hunter. He didn't need to, but he's just going to go ahead and do a spin into the pond, taking a swim.
So I saw these guys this heat. They're serious. They were up there. They were waxing their boards. They were working with their coaches. Like, they've got their game faces on, DC.
Doing their calisthenics.
Yep. Oh, and he 180s into the course. Drops in nice and low. And gets the backflip. Okay, that is our 4th backflip of this heat. Oh, this is on. Judges have their work cut out for them.
4 backflips already. Here we go. Mrs. Incredible.
That was incredible by Mrs. Incredible.
I've seen this cat around before. How you doing, brother? Nice. All right. Heat 4.
And that's Cy Moran.
Nice and hot.
I mean, I have to say, I'm already really impressed with what I've seen so far here in heat number 3, or heat number 4.
All right.
And we got a snowboarder soaking wet over here in the East Pond. Now our focus to the West Pond. Another snowboarder in the course, trying to get the 180 with a stale fish grab maybe.
You know, he kind of drifted on that takeoff, didn't quite get the pop he needed, but the skim was there.
His first attempt, I think he's going to get it on his next one.
It's a 20-minute jam format. These guys can take as many runs as they want. Gets the front side 360 around on that.
You want to hang out together tomorrow? Yeah, I want to hang out together tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to be in the same heat. All right.
Nice front board on the fun box there. Out of the pond. He got me wet with that one, too. Our first snowblader, Tina.
And he goes down.
Yeah, maybe not quite the surface area you're looking for.
No.
The art of planing with snowblades. I don't know if it exists.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to come talk to this guy.
All right, on the board, holding strong.
Mr. Snowblade. So tell me, is this your usual source of fun on the mountain?
I've been working out here this past season. This past season it has been, yeah.
Really?
They're super fun.
I've been complaining on it. I was just trying to figure out how much speed I really need. So I think I need to start up further.
You might have to start up at the very top of the mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, have fun out there.
It's all about fun out here, so what's up?
All right, back to the action. We're seeing a lot of success. Definitely more makes than misses out here in Heat 4. So already more success than we saw from Heat 3 out here, Tina. Heat 4 not disappointing. A very snowboarder heavy field as well. Oh, with the backside 360.
Oh, that was so close.
Over the gap.
I think that was the best performance we've seen over that gap. That was so close. Oh, and we now have a wolf.
Oh, here comes the wolf, Tina, into the east pond.
I don't think the wolf's going very far.
No, that's a wet wolf.
That's a poor little sad wet wolf.
The skimmer who cried wolf.
Oh, poor wolf.
Looking good, though. Good to see the wolves wearing goggles. Protecting the eyes out here. Don't want to get,
I have a penguin over here, DC. I have a penguin.
What other event do you have competitors where you're like talking to a wolf and a penguin?
None. Only your Red Bull Slopesoakers. And only your Red Bull Slopesoakers, you're going to see skims like that and backflips like that.
Proper wildcat there. Got a wild wolf, wild penguin, and a wild cat with that backflip with the frontside grab. Careful, Tina, that splash coming your way.
I'm telling you, this might not be the best place to be standing.
Oh, this guy's going entirely too slow. East Pond, he is completely soaked.
Heat number 4 here. Wow. The talent pool in heat number 4 is
All right, Stingray, our defending champion, Tina, coming back in. Ooh, nice spread eagle. Coming your way towards the west side. Oh, no, maybe coming my way with the transfer over the gap to the skim.
To the ski release.
To the ski release. Let me see if I can save the ski before it drops all the way. Oh, I got it. Here you go, Stingray.
You know, the Stingray has been watching the other. That is not enough speed.
On his return trip.
And now he will go back up and wax his board.
Tina, I just checked the water temperature, retrieving the Stingray's ski. Still freezing cold.
It is?
Warming up a little bit. Maybe it's like 35 degrees now.
This guy didn't even it wasn't like a front flip. It was just like a front, somersault that you do when you're 5 years old as a kid.
Not as much thought put into that front flip. But that front flip right there, Tina, that's execution with a capital E.
That might be the first one we've seen out of that pond.
Oh, the rippy flip out.
Where did that come from?
Wild
I'll tell
style.
you what. There are some really talented pond skimmers in this heat. Miss Incredible now on
with a nice Cossack. Double pond skim. Sprays me a little bit. Oh!
Getting a little sticky up there, up on the box.
Yeah, there's plenty of water on the surface. Seems like it's sliding well, but Mrs. Incredible, unfortunately having a bail there. Look for her next attempt, though. Here's Seth. This guy is absolutely nasty on a snowboard. A veteran competitor.
2 backflips. I mean, that might be our new leader.
Going inverted twice in that run. Yeah, Seth. All right, more action here in the East Pond. Clean execution with the front flip out. Tina, how many inverts have we seen already in this heat 4?
I'm now ready to see some, double corks.
Hey, you could see it with some of the skill out here. Here's Sai. 1 skim, 2 skim, onto the fun box, nose press, pretzel. 1 out. He kind of had that nose press overcrooked and pretzel almost like 2-7 out.
I liked that because he added some technique into the pond skimming.
Oh, I'm soaked. That's the wettest I've gotten. Oh, it's going down my back.
Made a decision for the long log. The log decided another way.
Tina, I think I'm officially...
I'm rescuing a ski now. I'm rescuing a ski.
Nice. Way to help out. I think I'm officially the wettest of the announcers out here today.
That's what you got that towel there for, DC. Here you go, sir. What happened?
Oh.
She wasn't very gentle with me. I just got nipped.
So wait, what team are you a part of out here?
Team Australia.
Team Australia. How many of their I'm just gonna hold your ski for you. Do you want me to walk it up with you? I'll walk with you. How many of there are you guys?
2.
Oh, just 2. It's a very tight-knit team. Oh, the defending champion. Sir, keep your skis on next time.
Tina, I'm still trying to regain my breath after the biggest splash that I have received out here today.
Oh, man up. Woo! This competitor just walked by me and was like, that's chilly.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Here we go, coming my way, cross court over the gap. Getting a little hung up. Saving himself.
Sort of close.
Has a moment to trick that.
So in this heat, DC, we have a wolf, we have a stingray,
a penguin,
an 80s. That's a cool outfit. I like her outfit that she's got going on right there.
a crocodile hunter. How many different continents are we spanning with this heat?
I think all of them, because we've hit Antarctica. That's our leader. That's our new leader.
Oh, that splash coming your way, Tina.
Now I know how you feel.
Yeah, but did it go down the back of your neck? Trying to backflip the gap. He's okay. Woo! Asking for the crowd approval there, and he gets it.
And the 2-2 is okay.
Tina, I might try to check in with our head judge, Dave Morris, to see if I can get any input from him on this heat, as we're seeing some of the most advanced skiing and snowboarding across this Red Bull Slopesoakers course. Dave, you got your ears on up there.
Asking for the twists or the flips. Kind of like playing a big game of skate right now.
All right, I think Dave's paying attention to his job, so we'll try to check in with Dave here in a little bit. But Miss Incredible on your side, Tina. Unfortunately, not making it all the way across. But here we go, snowboarder with the backflip over the gap, cross court through the pond. I need to find out who that guy is. Stingray, defending champ, sliding the fat tube, coming off early and getting bogged down in the East Pond.
He heard me. He heard that I wanted to see like some really big skills. So DC, right now I am with Noah, and we're here at Copper Mountain, Colorado, and Noah's been spending the season working on the park, the pipe. I mean, one of the best pipes in the U.S., one of the best parks. I mean, this is known for a competitive scene, but today it's a little bit different of a competition. It's a fun event.
It's a very fun event. It's very cool to get these guys out here enjoying different things and being able to combine parks with a end-of-season pond-skim.
You know, what is it about Copper Mountain that brings out these types of events? I mean, this is so much fun.
You know, just fun in the industry and keeping fun like within the sports and terrain parks and being able to do things in the half pipe all the way down to this Red Bull event.
This is so just indicative of snowboarding and skiing in the spring as well, right? Like for recreational skiers and boarders, this is such a big part of their season.
Yeah, this is like the end of season celebration. To be able to do something like this, people are really happy and excited to have it happen.
And they're going for it today.
They're definitely sending it, and they're having a blast.
Okay, did you work on this, and how long did it take you guys to build this?
Yeah, we started Monday night, so kind of 4 days on and off, and then with the help of Red Bull team, kind of, you know, this is the end product. It worked out well.
Yeah, hands down the best pond skimming contest there is. Red Bull Slopesoakers here at Copper Mountain, Colorado. Thanks, Noah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Noah has had the pleasure of building Olympic qualifying venues and such venues as this with the Red Bull Slopesoakers. Well, Tina, you just missed some pretty good action over here from our crocodile hunter.
Did he keep his skis on this time?
He kept his skis on. Definitely a crowd favorite. Oh, and our first taco of the event.
The ski patrol just got splashed on that one.
And then Seth, the snowboarder with the wild hair, had some amazing trickery where he did a super high-speed 50-50 across this fat tube and then came in hot and did the biggest barrel roll that I've seen out of this event so far. So lots going on here. Here we go, Tina. Onto the gap in the middle here. Oh, and he's okay.
Hey, so Dave, question. If they do not land, how do you guys judge that? But they do a big splash, a big crash, and the crowd loves it.
So we're looking at a landed score as well, but we're giving a little leniency here on just some of the attempts because they're so insane.
Yeah, because you don't want to hinder like the progression, right? Like you want to keep them going big. You want to keep the crowd entertained.
Right, exactly. Yep, we want to see them going big, skimming the water, and just doing a good show for the crowd here.
And putting on a splash.
Putting on a splash, yep. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks.
Tina, some of these competitors, I think, are just going for the splash right now. They've already gotten some tricks across. Number 157 here. Oh, there you go. Phone in the pocket.
Oh, hey, we'll talk to you later. Get up there.
Phone in the pocket, Tina. Just saw number 159.
Oh, you know what?
Reaching the phone
So
out
now
of the
we've
soggy
seen
pocket.
one. That's not the only one. Oh!
Backflip with a late 180 right in front of you, Tina.
Totally landed. Woo. I mean, Dave has to like that one.
Heat 4. These could be like all our finalists coming out of Heat 4.
So Heat 4 winding down. We've got one more heat after this, and then we will move on to the finals. The top 5 athletes from this heat will move on, and I'll tell you what, this has been an absolutely stacked field. So much talent, so many backflips, so many completed pond skimming runs. I'll tell you what, DC, this has been really good.
Yeah, number 155 right there. He had the very calculated 50-50 on the fat tube onto the lily pad between 2 ponds here, across a pond, onto the fun box with the slowest execution of the fun box. Here's Miss Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible was like, no. You're not going to try it. Like, time for a splash.
Had to leap out of the ways there. Almost lost my toes there.
All right, I want to see the wolf go again. I want to see the wolf.
Asking you shall receive. Here we have it. Wolf dropping in.
Mr. Wolf dropping in. He's got to be pretty weighed down from that. Look at that tail.
Just bogged down from the wet tail. Coming right for me, Tina. Oh, with the coffin slide. When was the last time you saw a wolf do a coffin slide?
I think that tail is like, it's pretty impressive. Oh.
Mr. Rippy Flip.
Almost went a little too big on that one. Got a little out of control. That could hurt him, DC. All right, so just a few more minutes left in heat number 4. We will choose the top 5 from this heat, and they will move on to the finals, which will be coming up shortly. But before that, we've got one more jam format heat, 20-minute heats. And right now on course, we have the defending champion, who is the Stingray this year. And her ski just keeps coming off. Hey, don't you have a screwdriver she could borrow?
Yeah, she needs to tighten that din up. I do. Let her know, Tina.
Oh, I will. She wants to win this event again.
So yes, just a few minutes left here in heat 4.
All right, Stingray. Your skis keep coming off. You got one more chance.
I got one more chance. Honestly, I'm really all about the one ski. I feel like it adds to style. Yeah, so personally, I've been loosening up one. Yeah. It's a tactic I think might come through in the end.
Yeah, so the Stingray with a lot of strategy out here, DC.
It's a bold strategy.
And I thought they just flopped around aimlessly and took out unsuspecting swimmers' ankles when they weren't expecting. So, hey, there you have it. Stingrays, some purpose in life. There we go. West Pond coming your way, Tina. Ouch. Taking that to the hip. Onto the East Pond. Skier coming in hot. Sliding across, spraying the ski patrol. And getting some nice air out of the East Pond.
Adding some style to that as well.
Normally he'd get his pass pulled for stuff like that. Not here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
No.
It's encouraged.
They're like, what? I can do what? Oh, I'm going to, yeah, okay, cool. Oh. That was an attempt.
Yeah, not sure what type of attempt, but it was an attempt.
It was an attempt. Yeah, you got to give credit to all the competitors and the athletes who came out here to participate here in Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Tina, you got Seth, number 152, right behind you there. He's a veteran of this event. Other side of you, on your left.
Oh, him, yes.
Had the biggest barrel roll.
He does have the biggest barrel roll. I have to say, you've been putting on some great performances out here.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Every year, this is probably like my 6th or 7th year, and it is just, it's fun every year. No complaints.
So 6th or 7th year, have you ever won this event?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh, a couple times. Okay, what years did you win?
I can't even remember, but it's been a pretty good streak. It's been first place or best trick every time I come, you know, and always a blast. Woo!
And you've been putting on some good shows. Okay, moving on to the finals. You'll most likely be in it. What can we expect from you?
You know, I'm really gonna, I know it's mounting, but probably just gonna see what everybody else is getting up to. Kind of bases off that, you know, I gotta land the middle one. The middle feature is obviously the most difficult, so you gotta throw down on that, but hopefully some more backflips.
Get back up there. Got a few more minutes left.
Well, thanks.
All right. Oh.
I'll tell you, he's just shaking his head like, I know I got this, but why do I see so many stars at the moment? All right, we got ourselves a snowboarder taking a little bit of the bath. All right, fair enough. And let's give a round of applause for the athletes exiting the pool at the moment.
All right, just helping out one of our competitors get out of the pool. You've been trying to flip that gap.
Has brought the sauce.
Giving you some issues.
I'm excited to see what
We're in the park, baby.
judges right now are like, dude, that was hard.
Going for it, putting the body on the line there, Tina. That guy's been paying his dues, just putting his body through the ringer. That's like the 4th or 5th time I've seen him try that gap and just get beat up over here.
Look at the tutu also. It's barely hanging on him. Yeah, I mean, DC, we have a lot of, well, in this heat alone, heat number 4, we have a couple defending champions. We just spoke to Seth. He's won this event a couple of times. He has some big tricks in store for us in the final. And I just got splashed, as did my camera guy.
In the carving. Oh,
We need
yeah,
a
Dave,
towel.
cameraman. Shirt is a little see-through, apparently, when it gets wet. Giving the ladies a show out here. Here we go, into the gap, coming and switching. Oh, the crikey.
Dave, my camera guy, is now competing in the wet T-shirt contest.
He's winning. That is quite the see-through shirt when it gets wet.
Oh, so close.
Here we go, Stingray, defending champ, on the fat tube with the switch up and just going for the crowd pleaser. Cannonball into the East Pond.
I'll tell you what, these snoller blades are not performing. They're not making it across.
Yep.
He's like, no, I did that on purpose. I meant to go into the pond.
Proving that snowblades, not quite the surface area, to successfully make your way across the pond here.
He's going to go back up to the very top of the lift and then drop in straight from there.
Well, he better hurry up because we're getting our final drops, getting word that our final drops are coming up here. And it looks like competitors heading down from the top, so that is it. This Heat 4 has been called, Tina. Oh my goodness, the action we saw here in Heat 4. It's like the whole field could be our finalists.
I know, and we had a couple defending champions in there. The Stingray's coming by. I'm going to see if I can get a couple words with the Stingray. We had Seth. We had some very big flashes of DC, you, myself, my camera guy. Poor Dave, the camera guy. Hey, Stingray.
Tina, make sure you do the Stingray shuffle before approaching that Stingray over there. You don't want to catch her off guard.
Oh, yes. Hold on, Stingray shuffle, like what you do when you walk out into the ocean. Hold on, because I don't want to get stung. Yeah, the Stingray shuffle. And she's gone. She's gone. All right, well, while we get her back up here, let's take a look at some of the highlights from Heat 4.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers here at Copper Mountain, Colorado. We've had 4 amazing heats go down. One more heat, our 5th and final heat to go to determine who our 30-man/woman final will be. We also got a dance contest coming up, so the entertainment is non-stop out here on the slopes of Copper Mountain, as Red Bull Slopesoakers 2019 here is in full effect. The spectators are out here having a good time, and myself, DC, getting to catch up with some amazing people, and so is Tina Dixon in the house, who has another special guest with her. Tina, who are you with this time?
I'm with Elastigirl. I was like waiting to see you like have a ski on one side of the course and then like, woo!
Saving that for finals.
Oh.
Yeah, that will come in finals.
Mrs. Incredible, you were incredible though. You had a great show.
Thank you. You know, I tried. I'm just here to please the crowd, the fans.
Maybe win.
Maybe, you know, it's all about fun, and that's the #1 priority.
How has the season been, and then to be able to just wrap up your full season with this type of event, how much fun is this?
It's been pretty stellar. You know, this is my 4th year doing Slopesoakers, so I always enjoy doing it, especially when the weather's nice. The crowd is always awesome, and Red Bull does a great job.
Have you won this event before?
I have. I've won it the first 2 years I did it. Last year I got 2nd, and who knows about this year?
Oh man, Mrs. Incredible, and you're saving some big stuff for the finals. We're gonna find out if you made it into that finals, but I'll tell you what, Heat 4 DC was stacked. There were so many good performances and so many good slides there in that heat.
Yeah, Heat 4 was absolutely incredible. So many bangers getting thrown down. And speaking of bangers, you know, Tina D, I was looking for my jorts to wear out here today, and couldn't find them, and I think I found who robbed my wardrobe. What's happening?
I cut my shorts a little short. I'm going to be completely honest with you, but where's out here? I'm not a very good skier, but I'm just going to go as fast as I can and do something completely ridiculous I have no business trying.
Excellent. Now, you guys are members of the CU free ski team? CSU. I am sorry. They are not Buffaloes. They are Rams out here, Tina.
There's a difference.
There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So how much better are the skiers on the CSU team than the CU team?
Much better. CU sucks. They sit while they pee. They're just awful. They're terrible.
Oh, and they don't wear denim shorts. I don't even know if I can call those shorts.
Not wearing denim shorts is a major flaw. That's really what my entire game plan centers around, is denim shorts. I really don't have much else to bring, especially skill-wise, aside from the denim shorts.
Are you worried about the cold factor out here and impressing the ladies after you take a dip?
Yeah, you know what? Things are going to get smaller, but I'm going to send it big, so it's not going to matter.
All right, well, there you have it. More action coming your way, including the members of the CSU free ski team right here at Red Bull Slopesoakers 2019. You. Well, welcome back to Red Bull Slopesoakers, the 8th year of this event here on the slopes of Copper Mountain, nestled in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, just about an hour-and-a-half drive up from downtown Denver. And we have seen some amazing action go down. 4 heats already, and our 5th and final heat coming up here. This will determine our last 5 finalists to join our 30-man/woman final field that are going to be taken here to this amazing course, Tina.
Yeah, we've already seen some great performances, some great costumes, and some previous champions. We have the Stingray out here who's won this event before, looking to win again. We have Seth out here who's just like, I'm not quite sure what his costume is, but he sure does know how to backflip. And then we have Mrs. Incredible, Elastigirl, out here as well.
Yeah, some veterans in the mix out here for Red Bull Slopesoakers, the 2019 edition. Once again, 8 years of this event running, and this is some of the best excitement and some of the best weather I've seen for this event.
Yeah, and I just noticed, I looked down at the pond. Now, earlier today, we had ice on the pond. It was quite chilly, to say the least. The ice is actually melted. DC, you're going to be the brave one to put your hand there in the water. How is it?
Oh, I'd say it's a balmy, maybe 36 degrees Fahrenheit now.
36, so a dry suit then.
Yeah, it's brisk, baby. This is like surfing in Alaska conditions we're talking here.
Yeah, I mean, what a great day, though, right? Like, it's the end of such an amazing season. It's been such a good season. Take a look at the crowd that's come out, just enjoying all of this, maybe getting a couple runs in between. A lot of crowds dressed up in costumes themselves. I've seen a kangaroo. I've seen a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. There's all sorts of people out here just enjoying the day.
All right, well, here we go. Action getting underway here. Heat 5. With our first competitor dropping in our 5th and final heat before we get underway with finals. Nice nollie front flip in onto the West Pond. Gets a turn in there, tries to splash us, Tina.
Yeah.
But instant karma as he goes and takes the
He tried
dunk.
to spray, and we're like, nope, we're not having any of that.
Deflected with our anti-splash vibes.
Although, he's a rookie. I spoke to him earlier. He's a rookie. That was actually a really good... And he's got thumbs up. 2 thumbs up from the competitor.
And why you would want to do that to yourself, Tina, I am not sure. Glad to see that he is okay. I'm going to grab his sunglasses. They are broken. Good thing he is not.
Figuring it out. Goes for a backflip, not only wearing his, like, titanium knee. Dude, seriously, just sending.
All right, well, Heat 5, already seeing some impressive spills out here.
Yeah, I think they saw what happened in Heat 4 and were like, okay, now it's on. Oh, and going for the late 180 there on that. Heat number 1, or bib number 103.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, hold it.
And he's down.
Going for the gap there, coming up a little short. Tina, I think we got a few rookies here in this 5th and final heat.
You know,
all right, skier
but that's okay.
I applaud their efforts. And so do our fans.
I mean, you know, the judges did say a lot of it's about crowd reaction, and the crowd is reacting.
That is some reaction going on from our crowd out here.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, we have those guys from CSU.
All right, skier on.
And here's your favorite competitor, DC.
Center hip decision.
Yeah, obviously.
Denim banana hammock guy?
Bombarding, infiltrating my wardrobe.
Yeah.
Another pair of shorts that I was thinking of wearing today that weren't there when I was looking for them, Tina.
No, that's a bummer.
Here comes a hot dog. 2 hot dogs. We have 2 hot dogs, Tina.
And the hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. Woo!
Wet wieners.
Oh. The look on their faces right now.
All right, here we go. Check
Yeah, still some ice on the surface of that pond.
And now
The dashiki on the far side over at the west side of the course, not making it across successfully.
trying to figure it out. There you go. Trick it, trick it, trick it, and trick.
but the crowd loves it.
I'm going to speak with one of the hot dogs here. Hot dog number 2. Yeah, how was that water?
It was so warm, like the warmest water I've ever been.
Just makes you want to stay in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. I wish I could just like sleep in there all day. It'd be so amazing.
Total hot tub. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, my hot dog just made that water hot, so.
Oh, ooh, that was a good one.
I know. Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah, you got 20 minutes in this heat. So yeah, DC, 20-minute heats. The top 5 from this heat will move on to the finals, and this is the last heat before the finals.
Now that competitor just successfully skimming over there in the East Pond right in front of you, Tina, wearing water wings. Do you think there's a technical advantage out of that?
I just think maybe he is scared of the water.
Well, it appeared to give him the confidence to get across nice and swiftly,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Congrats.
All right, skier on. Looking at East.
There we go, another skier. Kind of scared how he was looking
Oh,
right at me,
that
but
was
ooh,
good. That was really good.
nice execution there, sliding the entirety of the big tube into
Very
the pond.
technical, very technical. You should get a good score for that from the judges.
Looks like a bit of a snowboarder.
Here we are, one of our female snowboard competitors. Not enough speed, but she's got the GoPro, so she's got the POV of getting completely soaking wet here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
So again, after Heat 5, we will have a dance contest for all the athletes, and then we will find out our top 5 riders from Heat 5.
Another snowboarder coming in, eyeing up the gap. Oh, just the 50-50 on the top of the takeoff to the cannonball for the entertainment of the crowd.
Hey, so Dave, you know, DC, let's talk to our head judge, Dave. Dave, can you kind of tell us about the wild cards and, you know, how that works?
Yeah, hi. We have 5 wild cards going into the finals after the 5th heat here, and it's just kind of the competitors that have done a spectacular job today that were right on that bubble to making finals, so we're going to pick from that.
Okay, so if out of the top 5 from each heat, those guys move on to the finals, and then there's 5 positions left, wild card positions that you guys can choose from.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that. I like that. It gives opportunity.
Exactly. So hopefully these guys that get a second chance will come out and give a
Hey,
great
and Dave,
show.
how much does the costume count in the wild card?
Oh, you know, a little bit. I think we're going off that extra flair with the costumes. We love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Some of the best costumes out here, DC. We've seen, well, in this heat, we have 2 hot dogs. We saw a wolf. I saw a banana, Easter bunny, a penguin, a stingray. I mean, all sorts of costumes.
A gentleman with some very aggressively short shorts.
I thought those were your shorts.
Those are beyond Daisy Dukes. I don't even know what you would call those. Saw some powder skis there, Tina. I think that's a really good piece of equipment for this.
To hike higher to try and keep the best speed that they can. Now each one.
So again, one of our competitors donning some powder skis with a lot of rocker, Tina. I think that's a good choice for today.
You know what? That's a brilliant choice, especially compared to some of the, like we saw Snoller Blades earlier, and he's like, no, I can do this, and it just wasn't working for him. But powder skis, I mean, putting some pontoons on your feet is a good choice.
Here comes one of our hot dogs, one of our 2 hot dogs at another attempt here with mustard on it.
Oh, so close.
Almost. But I just want to point out the placement of mustard. That's a nice even mustard job down the wiener there. No ketchup, just mustard, no relish.
So if you're tuning in now, we are just in Heat 5. There's been 5 total heats. From that, 5 competitors will be chosen to move on into the finals, and then there's also some wild cards. But we're right now in the middle of Heat 5, wrapping things up, and then the finals will be coming up shortly. In DC, so far though, what has been your favorite performance?
Are you talking from this heat or from the whole
I'd say from
day?
the entire day.
From the entire day, there's been quite a few, but Seth, who is, I believe he's won this 2 times before. He's got the wild hair. He was just there in Heat 4. he attacks this course. And he's a local snowboarder from the county. I see him riding all the time at the local parks, and he's treating this course like he would any terrain park here around the Colorado Rockies. He just comes in, he sees what needs to be done, and he just absolutely attacks the course. And does some of the most impressive maneuvers, gets some of the loudest cheers from the crowd. Can't wait to see him in finals.
I think that feature right there, the gap, we've seen more people fall in the gap than we've actually seen clear the gap.
It's a tough gap. There's a pond right before the takeoff, Tina, and a lot of the water has been splashed out of that pond. So I believe that pond has even become more difficult to execute a clean skim across due to the lack of water now in the pond before the gap.
But it has been an entertaining feature to watch. That's definitely true.
Yeah, I will not argue that at all. One of the most entertaining features. We've seen some of the most impressive maneuvers pulled on that gap, and we've seen some of the most impressive mishaps on that gap.
Here's your favorite guy.
Those are my shorts, dog.
Those are my shorts. That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, he's got a lot of marks on his body. Very visible right now due to the lack of fabric covering said body.
Didn't he tell you he has no ability, like no ski ability?
He did. He went ahead and put that out there that he was not a very skilled skier.
He's like, it's all about my costume. And the costume is not keeping him safe.
That'll be good stories for him up in Fort Collins at CSU later this week. He's one of the members of the CSU team out of Fort Collins out here. And I believe that will be talked about over late night libations throughout the calendar week here, Tina.
Absolutely. End of the season, spring pond skimming, and you're so close. And you know what, DC? There's actually ice in the pond over here. Like the ice is melted in the ponds over there, but this east pond, oh yeah, it's still full of ice.
Oh, there's a backflip out. Not a clean landing, but we'll go ahead and say contest make.
Sir, was that a great hot tub or what?
Holy, is that cold. Get your bindings off, it's cold. It's really cold.
Get your bindings off, kind of cold.
I shriveled up a little bit. So, I don't know if I'm going to go back up, but I'm going to try. I got to walk. I got to keep it warm. Got to keep moving.
Just start running up there. Jumping jacks, you know? Keep the body moving.
Well, we are about at the 9-minute mark left here in this 20-minute heat. Heat 5, our final heat. And Tina, that gentleman trying to get me wet over here.
Yeah, he's like, you're not safe.
I see why you moved over to that side.
Yeah, I was smart. Dave, my camera guy, is still pretty, actually he's dried out quite a bit. But man, he got a dose of water earlier.
Thanks to the high alpine dry mountain environment. Fortunately drying out real quick.
Ooh,
oh, there we go.
That was nice.
There's a flat 3.
That was nice. That might be our new leader of the heat. That's bib number 103, Josh Long, coming to us from Dillon, Colorado. 24 years old.
He's got some skills. Looks like he spends some time in the terrain park. Copper Mountain hosts an amazing terrain park as well as world-class competitions. We were hanging out here at the beginning of the season, Tina.
Yeah, I started out my season here early December for the first Grand Prix half-pipe competition. You know, they have Olympic qualifying events here. They do everything here at Copper Mountain and put on just a fantastic event.
So yeah, big shout out to Noah and the whole park crew here at Copper Mountain, also home to Woodward as well. Progression all over the place. And we're seeing another competitor fall victim to the gap, Tina.
He did the same thing last time. I'm going to have to try and talk to this guy. All right, let's see if I can get some words with him.
Does he like falling in the gap? We will find out here momentarily as Tina Dixon gets ready to check in with this very wet competitor.
I guess that's the question. Do you like falling into that gap?
I feel pretty confident. I think I can get it one of these times.
Okay, so how many times have you tried that now?
3.
3, and no make?
No, over 3.
But you can do it this time?
Maybe this time, maybe next time. Might take a little break here, tandem this pond with my buddy, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely gonna try it again, though.
Tina, you got tandem hot dogs coming your way.
There. and tandem hot dogs. That was close. I mean, it was better than they did before. Nothing like seeing, you know what? It's only at Red Bull Slopesoakers will you see tandem hot dogs holding hands going across the pond.
Yeah, I like their strategy. Let's hold hands. Maybe that'll help us get across. And the dashiki over here making it across successfully, better than his previous attempt.
Loss of his energy there just kind of did not fit well for his best run there.
Yeah, hot dogs. DC, this is a smaller heat. It's actually less competitors than some of the other heats, but still the top 5 will move on. Then we have some wild cards that will go into that final coming up shortly, and then a winner will be announced. We've also got the best costume, the best splash, a lot of awards to be given, but overall, DC, is just all about fun.
A dance contest as well coming our way.
You could enter that, and you could actually do pretty well.
Not afraid. I got some moves. All right, well, a lull in the action here. I think we're, approaching about 5 minutes left here in this 5th and final heat. Again, a smaller field, so not as much rapid fire as we saw in our previous heats. But again, we got to talk about that heat 4. That was such a heavy heat.
All right, we got Water Wing Boy. Oh.
I think he was going for the back 3 out.
I think he was going for the backside 360. He had a lot of speed on that. Look at Water Wing Boy.
Looking at that east side as well.
That's good protection for the elbows as well. Coming your way, more action, Tina.
Looking for some kind of, brought it back to hit that knuckle and get that front flip out.
Nollie
He's
front
trying
flip
to get
out.
that nollie front flip, yep. Probably has time to get up there and go for one more.
Did you see the ice rash going all up his back?
Oh, man.
He's had a few spills. Here we go.
Yeah, there's been some nice raspberries. Oh, ooh. All right.
Trickery.
That's Josh Long coming to us from Dillon, Colorado. He's a good skier.
You've got to hit it so fast in order to nail it.
Oh.
Coming up short on the gap.
You know, I think there should just be a winner if you can clear that gap.
Back to your life. You're living. All right, here we go. 167. That's it, baby.
All right.
And tumbles down.
Winding down, just a few more minutes left in this Heat 5, and then a small break, a little dance contest, and then we will have the finals here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers taking place here at Copper Mountain, Colorado.
That might also be one of the higher point judged ideas today.
Yeah, Copper Mountain really wrapping up an epic season in style. Unfortunately, can't believe it. Tomorrow is closing day out here. So much snow still up on the slopes here after a record season.
And here we go. He's going for it again.
Here we go, go, baby, go! You were so much closer than any other attempt, brother.
That was the closest we've seen him make. I mean, talk about some dedication, DC.
Yeah, just putting life and limb on the line out here. Oh, to be in college again.
And he might get the hook. They're bringing the hook over.
And a nice chiropractic adjustment courtesy of the knuckle of the landing of that gap. We do have the best medical staff on hand. Big shout out to the Copper Mountain Ski Patrol, making sure the safety is at the forefront here for all of our competitors.
Yeah, let's hear it for our gentleman.
All right, let's hear it for him. He's up and about.
That guy
Woo!
he's going to have dreams about that hip.
That is Ryan Steves coming to us from Colorado, going for it on that middle gap. I'm telling you, DC, that thing is big.
Tina, I'm going to go ahead and check in with him real quick. Bib number 173. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, will you attempt that gap yet again?
I'm gonna have to go with a no on that one.
All right, Ryan has gone ahead and elected to give up the attempts of the gap there, Tina. That one did him in.
I made it. That's good enough for me.
You know
did
what?
make it.
Yeah, you know what? He put on a great show. He showed us dedication. Like, I have to give it up for him.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan, very much for coming out here to Slopesoakers and putting on an amazing show out here. Heat 5, oh, nice coffin slide. How's the strawberries on the back there, Ryan? How's the back feeling?
Oh, it's not feeling good. You can tell me about the strawberries.
Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, you got some color going on. Check that out, Ryan, putting it all on the line. Nice work there, buddy. Nice little battle scars for you.
That was
close.
close.
It happens every year here, though, but it's a good time.
That's the attitude that we want to see out here from our competitors. Final minutes here for Red Bull Slopesoakers. Tina, looks like you got our hot dog friends over there again, huh?
Yeah, I'm over here with the 2 hot dogs. I'm trying to try and get them in position here. But first of all, where are you? Ladies, hot dogs? Where are you from?
We're from Boulder.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people from Boulder came out.
Yeah, the whole CU free skiing team is up here right now. So yeah, we're a part of that. So we're doing it.
Yeah, we also had a group of guys from CSU though, and they were very, very clear they're not from Boulder.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an ongoing rivalry, you know, years, so it runs deep, and we won't let them beat us. We're here to hold our place in the court. Is that a phrase? Yeah. Sucks to be a CSU Ram.
Oh, but not to be a hot dog at Red Bull Slopesoakers forever. So much fun to see you ladies out here. We'll see if you made it to the final.
Hopefully, yeah, yes, thank you.
All right, DC, the hot dogs putting on a show, and yeah, there's the rivalry. We got a lot of people from Boulder. We got CSU out here.
Yeah, huge rivalry between the Rams and the Buffs. So good to see them bringing it out here to the slopes. Here we go, Josh, our very talented skier, coming in. Switch 270 onto the fatty bar. Oh, and the first time he's gotten wet.
That was sick, dude. How'd that one play? That's the thing. It's just
it's like ice cream headache out here.
Feature over there. Had he had gotten that
well, sounds like that will wrap up the action out here for Heat 5, Tina. So 5 of 5 heats in the books.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be determining our top 30,
yes.
our final 5 to join our top 30. So finals still coming your way.
And we do have Wildcards, so if you have not seen your name in the top 5, you've already competed and your name's not in the top 5, there's still a chance that you would be part of the Wildcards. We also have a dance contest coming up, so that should be really fun. But so far, we've had 5 heats, the top 5 moving on to the finals. That will be coming up shortly. But DC, overall, I mean, we've seen some pretty good runs.
Yeah, very impressive performances from our competitors out here. Skiers and snowboarders, men and women. We've seen some, well, of course, amazing splashes and falls go down. But just some of the guys that come out and gals that come out, they are some very skilled skiers and snowboarders. Seeing a lot of inverted tricks, a lot of spins, a lot of technical combinations using the jib features, the rails on this course. It's been very entertaining.
Yeah, it has. Well, before we move on, let's take a look at the recap of what happened in Heat 5.
Well, there you have it. 5 heats in the books, Tina. And now the stage is set for our finals. Before we get underway with the finals, we also have a dance-off going on. So Red Bull Slopesoakers The action is absolutely nonstop. We got an amazing group of fans out here. I mean, just absolutely packed out here, Tina.
I know, it's spring. It's what it's all about. We also, DC, have a dance-off coming up. You can see to the right of us some of the competitors working on their moves, getting ready for that. But before we get to the dance contest, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with some more Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Welcome back to the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers here at Copper Mountain, Colorado. 5 heats have gone down, and we have our final stage set out here for Red Bull Slopesoakers. Before we get underway with our finals, though, what contest is complete without a dance-off? Dance-off going on right now on the course. I believe there's a pretty healthy prize purse up for grabs for our best dancer out here at Red Bull Slopesoakers as well. So the fun continues out here. Great intermission before we get underway with the finals with the dance-off here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. We got backflips going off the dance floor. We got hot dogs dancing in there. A random cactus and shark and unicorn. Why not? Whitewater rafter in the house. I'm digging it. Gumby out there in the mix as well, holding it down on the center of the dance floor. Tina, you got any personal favorites?
Well, I like Sam's date. I think Sam's got a good date. The shark.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I would trust taking a shark out to go dancing for a night out of the town, but hey, Sam from CU, no problem. Our Boulder representative here in the house with front flips in the contest, now with some suave moves with the shark.
They seem to be getting along all right. We got the 2 hot dogs out there. We have a cheetah. Cheetah showing us her moves. And we got Paddle Boy.
We even had a dancer propel himself into the East Pond, saw the splash, didn't see the dive in, but the crowd loving it.
Oh, volunteer splash, belly flop.
What better way to get everybody fired up for our finals than a proper dance-off here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. 8th year of this event, Tina. One of the most progressive courses I've seen out here for Slopesoakers.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what we got in store for next year, but we still got a finals coming our way. 30 competitors, our best competitors out here today. Can't wait to see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, you know, and talking to some of the finalists that have won this event before, they're not telling us what they have in store for us. They've kind of kept it under wraps. They're going to save it for those finals. Another jam format, but right now we've got a dance-off. I don't know. I mean, the poor unicorn. I feel really bad for the unicorn.
Looking quite deflated in this dance-off. Cassandra from the CU free ski team with some very impressive throwback to the 80s breakdance days moves.
And we got the Stingray. Trying to do some breakdancing.
Getting spun around, right round like a record, baby. Right round, right round.
And the unicorn is almost nearly deflated.
Apparently, the dance moves of the unicorn's partner quite deflating.
Now I'm starting to feel bad for Sam's date.
Sam's shark, a fish out of water, most likely feeling very violated here in this dance contest. Unicorn has nothing left. The cactus, though, standing tall and strong, doesn't seem to mind.
It's prickly, right? Like, no one's gonna hang out with a cactus. Woo! And the dance-off is complete. So
and no real sharks or unicorns were harmed in the production of this dance contest.
Nor cactus. All right, we're just getting word that the winner of the dance-off is
Saucer Girl. Saucer Girl winning the dance-off. I didn't even get to really see her move. She was kind of hidden from our vantage over here.
Hey, Saucer Girl.
Yeah, let's catch up with Saucer Girl. Saucer Girl, come on over here. We're going to find out the inspiration behind the dance
moves. I want to see some of the dance moves. You were kind of hidden back there.
Here, come turn around. Face our camera, Saucer Girl. Let's get you some FaceTime out here.
So, Saucer Girl, congratulations, winning the dance.
Yeah, it was super fun, although it was kind of sketchy being in my ski boots on the box. I felt like I was going to fall the whole time.
Yeah, I feel like most establishments in the mountain towns, when you walk into, if they have a questionable surface, they highly, highly discourage you walking in ski boots. Here at Red Bull Slopesoakers, they're like, no, get on the dance floor in those ski boots. So you said you were a little distracted up there while dancing?
No, there was the pickle dude. Or what? He was kind of blanking. The cactus, yes.
Those cactuses can be a little distracting, but hey, you prevailed. You won the dance contest. What are you going to do next?
Go tell my friends.
Will we see Saucer Girl? Will we see Saucer Girl back at the 2020 Red Bull Slopesoakers?
I think so. Yeah, we'll see.
Right on. Well, congratulations, Saucer Girl.
Yeah, Saucer Girl winning the dance-off out here, and now just a few minutes away, we got our finals coming up.
That's right. Bib numbers getting called out for our finalists.
All right, so we have 2 minutes until our finals. Right now, they're reading off the bib numbers. All those guys, gals, costumes, getting ready, getting geared up, getting back on top, waxing their boards, their equipment. I mean, this is serious business now, DC.
It is. I'm getting word right now that gamblers in Vegas right now are placing bets. The stakes are high. A lot at risk out here, a lot at stake here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. Tina, should we make some friendly bets here?
Yeah, okay, so if I'm gonna make a pick, I think I'm gonna go for Sam. Now, Sam is the guy who did the front flip. We just saw him dancing in the dance-off with the shark, but I think I'm gonna put some money on Sam.
Well, not a bad idea. Sam was looking nice and loose in the hips as he was displaying there with his date for the dance-off, the poor shark. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put my money on Seth. He's got the hair to do it. He's got the skills to do it. He's got the people behind him. He's got the experience. My money's on Seth.
I mean, they're good choices. They are good choices. We also, though, have some of our defending champions. You know, we'll still see if Mrs. Incredible. The Stingray's been performing well all day.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have a pretty stacked final here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
It's anyone's game out here as finals are getting ready to get underway. Clouds coming over a little bit, but it's still nice and warm out here. Water temperature barely heating up at all. In fact, it is very cold. It's freezing. They don't want to fall in there, but we're going to see some taking a dip.
It's all about the splash. At the end of the day, we'll have a winner of the Red Bull Slopesoakers. We'll also have a best costume winner, and there's also, I mean, you cannot have a pond skimming contest without a best splash.
That's right, and we've already seen some amazing ones go down. I've gotten wet. You've gotten soaked yourself. Our fans out there have been getting sprayed. Ski Patrol has been getting sprayed. No one's safe from the splashing out here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
No, absolutely not. You take a look around at this crowd, I mean, that's formed. I mean, even people that are not competing are dressed up. This is what spring is all about. I kind of think they should start out the season with a Slopesoakers event also now. I mean, I'm just saying. It might be snowing, but it would be fun.
Not the warmest of temperatures in November when Copper Mountain opens for the season, but what a great way to get the energy going.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, but it definitely is the best way to wrap up a season. Copper Mountain having its closing weekend here. It's also Easter weekend, so we've seen a couple Easter bunnies in the mix running around. We saw an Easter bunny compete earlier along with a lot of different, very unique costumes out here.
Yeah, the Easter bunny unfortunately got very soaked on the first attempt.
Happens.
So, you know, we'll see if the Easter bunny still makes all those basket deliveries on time tomorrow morning for all the young kiddos out there celebrating Easter. Again, happy Easter, everyone out there.
Yeah.
And happy Passover. Speaking of passing over, we saw some big backflips pass over your head, Tina.
Oh, yeah. Harry Potter did a backflip. Well, first of all, he was crashing so hard earlier, and then finally, at the very end, when everything was on the line, he finally got that backflip. So Harry Potter is definitely one to keep our eyes out for.
Well, for those of you viewing at home wondering what it's going to take to get up on the top spot, let's take a look at the criteria and what our judges are looking for success here at the Red Bull Slopesoakers. Well, tricks and style, definitely a big thing that they're going to be factoring in out here. The crowd reaction as well. We've got an amazing crowd on hand, so let's see how fired up we can get these viewers out here at Slopesoakers.
And right now, we are with a competitor, someone who braved the cold waters out here.
It was pretty cold.
All right, so how many times have you done this? Were you a rookie, and how'd it go?
So it was my first time doing this event. I've always wanted to. Went pretty well. Got a couple scratches, but nothing too crazy.
Those are like things you can take home and just remember this event for.
Yeah, I know. Definitely a little reminder, a little souvenir. A lot of fun. As you saw, I wore my rafting gear, so it was nice and safe in the water with my PFD.
You were actually kind of smart because a lot of people had on like board shorts or banana hammocks like we saw. The guys stole your denim shorts. But, I mean, you wore a wetsuit.
Yeah, and it definitely worked out. I think I'm a lot warmer than the other people, especially warmer than that guy in the wolf costume. I think that added about 60 pounds.
Well, your job is done for the day. Now you can sit back, enjoy the finals. Right now, we've got the finals underway. 31 competitors. We've got 31 is what I'm getting word. Some wild cards, 5 of the best athletes, competitors from the previous 5 heats. Finals coming up right now.
All right, well, here you have it, 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers, the finals out here. Who can soak the slopes the most without getting soaked themselves? 8th year of this event running. 20-minute jam out here, Tina. 31 finalists, our best competitors of the day. And it all comes down to this.
And the finals have just started, DC. First competitor dropping in with a front flip.
My best assumption is that we are now.
Oh, and a backflip, lane 180. All right, that is the way to start a finals here at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
All right, over here on the east side of the course, nice lip slide on the fat tube to the skim, to the flip out, Tina. This finals is already hot and on fire. Going for the gap. We did not see that in the earlier heats at all. In the switch skim with the look back, but how about that gap? Just throwing all caution to the wind, gapping over the landing, over the pond, all the way to the farthest landing, Tina. That was incredible.
Yeah, DC, this is the best of the best that we've seen earlier. Wow, did you see the size of that backflip? That was perfect.
Proper Wildcat going huge. Oh, all right, there we have it. Got a nice face full of that. The splash and a make.
I kind of like that. He totally gapped the landing.
Here's your boy Sam, Tina,
Here's
coming
Sam.
in switch.
I got a lot of money riding on this guy, and I don't know if I'm going to get my money back.
Your number one pick, Tina, is soaking wet now.
Got a Misty style front flip right there. We got Mrs. Incredible dropping in.
With Harry Potter in tow.
Wow, did you see Mrs. Incredible? Spread eagle over the gap.
180 out of the pond. Incredible performance indeed from Mrs. Incredible.
All right, dropping in now over the gap with a backside 540 and a dunk.
That's the first back five we've seen from the snowboarder on that transfer there, Tina.
I mean, they told us, DC, they said we're going to save the best for the finals, and they did. We're starting to see that now.
Well, defending champion, the Stingray, soaking wet over here in the East Pond, Tina. Not looking good here at the early minutes here of finals, but she's got plenty of time left. Cassandra from the CU Free Ski team on your side in the West Pond.
Gets a little janky over there.
Makes her way
just
across
starting out. We got a rubber ducky now dropping in. West side of the pond, but no, she's going to hit the gap, and she's going to 180 the gap.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Near.
Oh, here comes my pick, Seth.
Fall.
Backflip into the pond. He lost some speed, but still holding on to it. Successfully skimming across, Tina.
That boy's got some technique. He definitely knows how to do this event. He's won it a number of times. But I'll tell you what, he's got some competition because that competitor right there, Josh, bib number 103, has been putting on a show already.
That was like a Lincoln loop here. Cy Moran coming in hot.
Ooh, I liked that.
Cy's got a lot of style. Rides my home mountain. Can see him all the time. The kid's got some skills. Here we go. Or here we don't go.
Oh, we got Mr. Evil Knievel. West side of the pond, backflip.
Ouch. Chiropractic adjustment, courtesy of the landing here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. Evil Knievel, we haven't seen him since the first round. I missed Evil Knievel.
No, Evil Knievel was in that first round.
Oh,
Wonder Woman.
Forgot about her, too. Wonder Woman with clean execution over here on the East Pond, Tina, making her way across. Nice rodeo 540 out of the pond there on your side. And wow. That's all I can say, Tina. Wow, here we go. Wild style with the dreads, getting soaking wet. Probably the first time those dreads have gotten washed in a long time, Tina.
Probably true. Probably true. I could ask him.
And again, not sure what this. Whoa.
I mean,
that's rapid fire all around me.
It kind of looked like just like water sliding into the pond. All right.
Some more
Number
jorts.
104.
Going for the Lincoln loop.
Micah going for the Lincoln loop over here.
And how about the fans that have come out to cheer on our finalists?
I know.
The businessman, almost got his tips hung up on the entry onto the fat tube there.
That's bib number 12, Scott, the businessman.
Yep. All business, no pleasure in that pond right now.
Wow. All right.
Like rodeo 540-ish.
I mean, skimming the entire pond and getting the rodeo 540 at the end. But now we got Saucer Girl. Saucer Girl, who just won our dance-off.
Now we will be awarding for best male skier, best female skier, best male snowboarder, and best female snowboarder. So we didn't get all our picks in, Tina, but that's okay. Here's the Stingray. And judging by the reaction of our crowd, that was not an invited entrance into the beginning of the gap there from Stingray.
And notice her ski is off. She told me earlier that that's what she planned on doing. She's like, yeah, it's all about skiing with one ski. Oh,
like Misty 540
that was a nice
there.
Misty 5, yep. Miles, bib number 16.
Oh, Josh getting rebate on that switch 2-7 on, and then the left 5 out. So rebate, he got soaking wet trying that trick in heat number 5, and he gets it cleanly there. And now we have one of our female snowboarders soaking wet in the East Pond.
That could have been just the best air to
What'd I miss over there, Tina?
a big air, a very, very big air to flat. Ooh, get the front flip.
The lawn dart front flip out of the East Pond.
Yeah, DC, you were talking about the awards. Prizes will go to the best overall skier, male and female. Best overall boarder, male and female. Best costume, best crash. That's a big one. The best trick from the skier and the best trick from the boarder. So a lot of prizes to be handed out here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Cassandra on your side from the CU free ski team, just paying her dues. Here we go, competitor with the cactus and the skim. Oh, good utilization of the cactus.
Listen to the crowd.
The crowd loves
That's
it, Tina.
some great crowd reaction. Oh, Harry Potter. Ooh, pretty fancy.
There's Mrs. Incredible.
Sandra, she bunny hops over. Trick it. Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Incredible. Oh, we got Seth over here. The nice laid out backflip. That's your boy, DC.
That's my man. That's my man. Rubber Ducky. Is she the one? Oh, nice execution there on the tube. 80 off the course. Here comes Gumby. Still missing Pokey. Poor Gumby.
I don't know. There's something about just jumping into the gap that is pretty entertaining. Oh. Can I pick a new guy? Can I pick a new favorite?
You want to relinquish your pick from earlier?
Yes.
Gumby, will we see Pokey join you for the finals?
Oh, Evil Knievel with the backflip. Might have to grab some words with Mr. Knievel. Oh, he's getting back up.
Here comes Stylish Cy. 50-50 across the fat tube on to the dance floor with the nollie fronty, late 180 out. Yes, Cy.
A off-access 540? Sort
Sure,
of?
why not?
Why not?
It's Red Bull Slopesoakers. Stingray coming your way, Tina.
All
Heads
right,
up.
come on, Stingray. Let's see some hydroplaning. Ooh, that was nice.
Stingray with the pretzel.
You know,
450, I believe it was, off of the flat bar, trying to get that gap.
into the backwards penguin slide into the pond.
Here we go, the best dressed man on my side, Tina. Trying to get the front swap on top of the fat tube, and no dice.
Ooh, got a right side 360. It's pretty good. That is bib number 52, Dominique. You were able to catch up with Dominique earlier today.
Here's Josh Dillon, Colorado, just down the street. Oh, let me help out Josh here.
Got the rail. Unfortunate, not a strong finish on that ride out.
And they're in the east pond, going into the pond.
Taking a swim.
We got Businessman doing the backflip to back. Bib number 12, Scott. He's got more time to get back up there and land that.
Oh, backflip transfer over the gap.
Okay, that might be our new leader. Bib
Wonder
number
Woman.
158, Devin.
Good style.
Wonder Woman looking so calm and composed out here, Tina. Very relaxed Wonder Woman.
You know, I talked to her earlier, and she may be having some of the most fun out here. Oh, take a look at that. Bib number 157, Kiernan with some style.
Sideways.
And DC, I'm getting word we have 9 minutes left.
9 minutes left, and there's the rebate. 155. Can I get a name for bib 155?
That is Tyler.
Tyler's got some skills. He got a nice rebate there on the gap. Pond,
Tyler's really dedicated. He's running back up. He's sopping wet, but he doesn't care. Oh, Harry Potter with the laid out backflip.
His backflips are just getting larger and larger.
And a nice flat 3 with the safety grab. Unfortunately not getting across the pond. Here's Incredible Woman.
And it's not going to finish strong on this round.
Mrs. Incredible.
Mrs. Incredible. Sorry.
She needs to go back up.
Point. Center feature.
Oh! With the edge catching.
I did not see that. I didn't see what happened there. From my vantage, all I saw was him go down very abruptly, Tina.
It looks like what everyone does when they're first learning to snowboard.
Ooh, the old hillside scorpion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How was that splash over there?
Definitely got some of the spectators over here getting some crowd approval for that splash over here on the east pond.
Rubber Ducky's going back in.
Rubber Ducky. She's the one staying dry.
All right, this is the finals here at Red Bull Slopesoakers 2019, taking place at Copper Mountain, Colorado. This is the closing weekend here. We're wrapping up the season, and what a great season it has been. On course now, we got Saucer Girl with the late 180 attempt. We have about 7 minutes left here in the finals. Time to pull it all on the line.
Wow, Cassandra, very loose approach over here, but gets across 2 ponds, gets the slide across to the dance floor.
Here's your boy, Seth, DC.
One backflip enter. Straight forwards.
Yeah, Seth.
Oh. I mean, he's got those backflips dialed.
Finally got that all the way through.
Here's stylish
A lot of
side.
style. And then back into.
Keep drinking.
Oh! Multiple riders on course.
You got right out of the way. That was the best trick right there.
Multiple riders on course. Sam with the front flip.
That was sick. All right, here comes the Stingray again. This guy's
And with a Stingray dropping in now. One of our defending champions.
Oh,
she won
nice.
this event last year, but so far this year she is not hydro. Doesn't have the hydroplaning down.
She had the switch up there on the rail and then got a nice splash for the crowd, but not successfully exiting the pond.
Ooh. Going for the front side 540.
West Lake line. Got to get up after that knocker. Hits the back.
And we got a backflip over here, DC, bib number 112.
About 7 minutes. Final 7 minutes.
Oh, we got a one skier here from our businessman. All business, no pleasure. One ski.
Oh, businessman. Yeah, businessman. He's like, what? I don't need 2 skis. Oh, and he gets it around. I'll tell you what, bib number 158, Devin, he might be up there in the top 3 right now.
Unbelievable, this final right here.
Okay, coming into the gap.
Finds his way, you know, so relaxed. Such a relaxed move right there.
Wow.
Did you get splashed on that?
No, I didn't. I just got front row seat for the carnage going down there. Did not look comfortable, but
lucky.
He's okay.
All right, we got Mrs. Incredible up here on the West Pond, sliding all the way, and not quite. All right, DC, about 5 minutes left in this heat. 5 minutes left.
Oh, nice backflip out of the East Pond.
And the winner, we will have winners. Best overall skier, male and female. Wow.
Not sure the name of that grab, but he executed it, and the crowd liked it, Tina. Wonder Woman, East Pond.
We will have the best overall winner, border, male and female. The best costume, the best crash, the best trick from the skier, and the best trick from a boarder. Ooh. Finds a way to get over that gap, yep.
All right, here we go. Action coming your way, Tina. West Pond.
With a 540, going for the left 540.
Stylish side. Getting hung up in the pond. And the switch pond skim. Not proving effective over here on that attempt.
But check out the West Pond, and we got a swimmer.
And a lot of wetness.
We got Morgan, bib number 174. Oh!
Gets the rotation around, unsuccessful getting out of the pond. That's all right, Seth has it.
And Harry Potter now hitting that East Pond, utilizing the entire course. Judges will look for that. Before he was just staying over here. DC, 2 minutes left.
Oh, man.
2 minutes left in the final, and the winners will be announced.
Rubber Ducky just holding on for your life there.
Switch skiing.
See you, free ski team.
Going for the front flip.
Cassandra, the first woman with a front flip. Here comes Gumby.
Oh, Gumby. Oh, Gumby. All right. Check out the West Pond. Whoa. Going for some sort of rotation. All right, DC, we are in the final minutes. We got the defending champion, the Stingray, dropping in now. Can she do it? Can she put it together?
Oh, the screaming seaman. I guess that was more of a Daffy.
Yeah.
Sorry, mogul tricks.
She gets bonus points, though, for that exit. All right, just probably a few more runs left, and then we will announce our winners here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. Check out right now Mr. Evil Knievel.
Coming in switch.
There we go.
Actually, I believe he was switch originally and then did the front one in. But Evil
That
Knievel.
was unique.
Not that person's best attempt. We will move on.
All right, coming down to the final runs here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers, taking place at Copper Mountain, Colorado, the closing weekend.
Fast, so fast, and still survives it. That's pretty legit.
And in just a few minutes, we will have a winner. Several winners to announce here. Wrapping up the season. And what a phenomenal season it has been.
Seeing some nice transfers from this fat tube over into the pond. Stylish Sai coming in. There you go, Sai. Oh, going for the backslide. A tribute to the rollerblading roots of free skiing. It's just the back ski sliding that rail. Here we go, Sausage Girl coming your way, Tina.
All right, DC, I'm getting word now that everyone will get one more run. So all athletes to the top, you get one more.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Knees were not designed to handle that kind of impact that businessman just put down there.
That
giant backflip to knuckle, landing uphill transitions. Tina, transitions are supposed to be downhill on landings?
Yeah. To celebrating to ski loss.
Wow.
Wow. That was big.
Oh, the look of defeat right before they take a dip, Tina. Priceless.
All right, these are the last riders to go here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. Right now we have Seth dropping in. He's won this event multiple times. Can he win it again?
Wow. Might have snapped his board on that one, Tina.
And on the east side of the pond, we have Mrs. Incredible dropping in. She needs to put it together here. And she does not.
Here we go. Gotta follow Rubber Ducky.
All right, we got Rubber Ducky in the west pond.
She is the one. Staying dry on that attempt.
All right.
Oh, nice nose butter 3.
A few more riders left to go. Goes for the back side or right side. It's 540. It's close.
Oh, Rubber Ducky's on his trunks too. Wonder Woman on your side, Tina, after just dominating the east pond over here.
And Wonder Woman's like, I'm not going in. I'm not going in. Okay, DC, just a few more competitors left.
Best dressed man coming into the east pond. And just calling out the crowd there.
He's got
the
some
look
style
back.
and some steez. Bib number 50.
Here we go, skier on. East Lake style.
More action coming my way. Lip slide onto the fat bar. Not enough speed to successfully make the pond, but just hooking up the fans with a little cooling down. Stingray, your way, Tina.
Stingray going across the pond, getting it with the left 180 to ski removal to slide on her stomach. Okay, a few more competitors left. Front side, 360 into the pond and straight down.
Way too slow. Taking a nice dip, though. There we go, Dominic.
He slides the whole thing.
Gets it across.
All right, just a few more riders, a little bit more action to be had here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Eyeing up the gap.
Backside 542 dunk.
That ended up equating to about a backside 450
Yeah.
to just blind
To dunk.
entry into the pond. Definitely going for the 5. Got it better the first attempt. Here we go from the CU free ski team, Cassandra. Just cleanly getting across, popping the left 180 out of the east pond.
Cassandra wrapping up her contest. And right now it's Harry Potter on course. Going for the left side, 360, and he gets it. And DC, that is a wrap for the competition here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers.
What an amazing day out here on the slopes of Copper Mountain here in the heart of the Rockies, Colorado. Holy smokes, Tina.
Yeah. Wow, that exceeded any expectation that I had. And did you hear the cheers from the crowd at the end?
Yeah, absolutely. The energy from the fans out here was spectacular. So big props to all the spectators coming out, showing their loves, contributing to the good vibes, contributing to that energy. A day not to be missed out here at Copper Mountain 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. What a day out here, Tina.
That was a fantastic performance by all the competitors. And, you know, for everyone to come out here at the end of this season, it's always a fun weekend just to wrap up a great year. But this was this was better than like any of the other pond skimming events I have ever been to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, normal pond skimming events, as entertaining as they are, usually you just get the one element. You get the one pond, sometimes there's a jump going into it. Here, there are multiple elements. You've got rails, multiple rail options, multiple gab options, multiple pond options. Red Bull Slopesoakers, the most progressive pond skimming event, setting the standard for the way pond skimming should be done, Tina.
Yeah, not only did we see some fantastic skimming along the ponds, but we also saw, I mean, some technical tricks on the rails. We also saw some tricks on the jumps, on the gap. We saw multiple backflips. But you know what? If I'm going to pick a winner from that final, well, first of all, the winners to be announced, just to go over it again, there is a best male and female skier. There's a best male and female boarder. There's a best costume. There's a best crash, a best splash. I think there's one more, right?
The dancing as well. Well, so much action that we just saw there, Tina. So let's go ahead and enjoy it one more time. Let's check out a recap of the finals here at Red Bull Slopesoakers. Well, once again, that wraps up the action out here at 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers here at Copper Mountain, Colorado. And it was not a disappointment at all. We had the action, we had the weather, we had the venue. And it was not to be missed. So we're gonna see if we can catch up with some of our athletes before we get underway with our awards. And we had a wolf in the event, and our wolf unfortunately took a spill on the first attempt. So Mr. Wolf, first off, how you feeling after today's competition?
I like it. It's my first Slopesoakers, and I'm definitely coming back next year.
Now, when you went down, it looked like you had a little bit of a waterlogged tail that you were dealing with. How much did the waterlogged tail hamper your efforts as the Slopesoakers continued here?
Actually, a lot. Well, the whole suit kind of got waterlogged and added about 20 pounds. So it took me a while to get back up the hill, and then kind of the extra weight kind of made me backseat a little too much on my second run.
How does it feel being the only wolf to compete out here at the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers?
I feel pretty good about it. I feel like I'm starting to trend, maybe. Who knows?
I want to hear a howl from the wolf.
Yeah, can we get a good howl? Oh! One more time. It was the full moon last night. Let's get a good howl from the wolf here. Oh! Thank you very much, Mr. Wolf. Holding it down out here at the Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Oh,
What
man.
an amazing individual.
So good. So many good costumes out here. We also had some teams out here. The captain of the CU team, Cassie, you made the finals. You put on a good show. Overall, though, how do you describe today's event?
I would say it's just fun, you know, it's a good environment to push yourself. You got a lot of people really throwing down, trying to put on a good show for everyone, and I think it's just a very motivational environment. It's very fun to be here, and yeah.
How much does an event like this, though, just sort of bring the whole community together?
Oh, it brings it together like more than anything I can describe, because I have friends who I won't see all season, but I always see them here without a doubt, and it's just so nice for everyone to be together again, and so nice to make new friends, and yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at your hair right now, and it is dry. What's up with that?
I managed to not fall in the pond somehow.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I fell a lot, but luckily enough, I didn't happen to fall in the actual pond.
That is amazing because we saw a lot of crashes today. You're walking away with dry hair. We're going to have the winners to be announced shortly. That will be coming up. But right now we're going to try to talk to some of these athletes. DC, I see you standing over there with Wonder Woman. How's she doing?
That's right. With one of our Marvel Comics individuals out here, Wonder Woman in the house. Wonder Woman, we saw you in the first heat. You did a great job, nice and calm and composed. And then finals came around after 4 more heats, and I'd completely forgotten you were in the event. It was so nice to see you back in the finals. How was it for you being in the finals? Just describe the experience out here today at Red Bull Slopesoakers.
Honestly, it was a huge honor to be in the final. Absolutely didn't expect to make it. So really, thank you so much for such an amazing experience.
Wonder Woman, the accent I'm noticing, is that Southern Colorado?
It's actually a bit closer to British, but close.
I don't get out too much, so that's about the distance of my range there. Now, Wonder Woman, you managed to stay pretty dry as well. The secrets to your success, please share with our viewers.
I think keeping it conservative and taking in a lot of speed.
Now, you really dominated the East Pond over there in front of our spectators. Was there something about that pond that really kept drawing you back for more attempts over there, or was it just the spectators' love that you were receiving?
I wish I could say something incredibly amazing, but really, I was scared to go on the other 2.
Well, Tina, did you have any questions for Wonder Woman? I know she was one of your favorites as well. I don't want to just cut you short on an opportunity to catch up with one of the most wonderful women in the world.
I'm still so amazed because your hair is
Like,
so
come on
dry.
over here, Wonder Woman. Let's just join this party.
Yeah, how? Okay, and the first season skiing, is this correct?
Yeah.
And the hair is dry, and even the Stingray here, who won this event last year. Oh yeah, you've got those the Stingray costume covering it up. No, but how did you manage this?
As I said, keeping it conservative and enough speed to go in.
Can you keep a Red Bull Slopesoakers conservative?
I mean, as conservative or safe as it gets in this kind of event, which is not very, I guess.
No. So first season skiing, how did you get talked into this?
Just being in the right place at the right time and having a lot of friends and a boyfriend who love skiing and who are very happy to take me and teach me.
And can you describe his costume for us? Because I noticed he had a very beautiful red dress on, and the lipstick was very beautiful as well.
I'm so glad you liked his makeup. Yeah, he was wearing an old floor-length dress of mine. It was bright red, and I felt the lipstick complemented that rather nicely.
It really did. It really did, and I have to say the makeup on your face, you kept that perfect as well.
Waterproof makeup is there.
Yeah, I'm noticing maybe the same shade of red that your boyfriend was wearing.
Indeed it is. It's a MAC lipstick called Ruby Woo.
Brilliant.
So now we're talking lipsticks and makeup. So much fun to have you out here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and being part of what a fun event. I hope you come back next year and we can see you next year. But I got the Stingray, who competed in the finals also. Stingray shuffle. You have to do the Stingray shuffle whenever you go out surfing. But first of all, how do you think that final went, and where do you think you fit in the order of things?
I think the final was wet, and I'm maybe the most soaked.
Oh, so you're admitting, but I have to say the Stingray, you have a lot of style on the rails.
It was really fun. I'm from the East Coast and I love rails, and just to put them over ponds makes it that much more fun.
So much fun. It's been so much fun to see you out here and talk to you. But DC, we're getting word now, right, that we've got the winners. Is this correct? Or
I think they're close. Our judges are still crunching data to determine our winner out there. You know, a lot of great performances out there.
Yeah,
so
a lot of things to be
numbers
judged
to
on.
factor in. You know, you got to carry a lot of 1s and 2s and 3s and so forth. But right now, a man that probably knows a lot more about mathematics than myself, we got the casual businessman in the house who had a very impressive showing out here in the finals, including a backflip where you tried to gap to the landing. I know you're distracted by the crocodile hunter tackling a stingray. He's just doing his job. But yes, you had the backflip trying to clear the whole gap. Didn't look like the most comfortable landing. Can you talk about that go right there?
No, it was not the most comfortable landing. Yeah, that is a crazy hit coming from the side, the hip takeoff. But I knew it was there, and I know that you have to go big if you want the judges' consideration in this contest. So last drop in finals and decided to go for it.
Yeah, when did you make that decision to go for that large gap, the backflip attempt there with that gap? Was that something that you had eyed up earlier in this event, or was that something to spur the moment, like, oh, I see this, I'm doing it?
I was checking it out. I got that gap kind of a little bit earlier in finals for the straight air. And my buddy was just up there at the drop-in pumping me up. 1 run to go, and sun kind of popped out. I knew it was there.
Well, great job out here. We really appreciate what you brought to the table. Is the suit going to be dry in time for work on Monday morning?
It might be, but I think I need to get this split taken care of because Cossacks don't work out very well with the suit.
Yeah, might need to get a little tailoring going down there. All right, well, other personal favorites for you out there, some of the other competitors that caught your eye.
There were a ton of them, far too many to count. People were sticking really sick tricks left and right. Everybody that dropped in was inspiring, so just super stoked. So stoked that Copper puts this on with Red Bull and Free Skier. Huge shout out to Copper Mountain Ski Patrol. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you very much, Mr. Business Casual. Now we're going to catch up with one of our Aussies in the mix. Crikey, come on over here, mate. How's it?
Hey, doing pretty good. Got my revenge on the Stingray this year, as you can see. No, back off, you dirty Stingray. Not this year.
I almost got that in the cheekbone.
Yeah, you don't want that. They're pretty ferocious critters if you're not ready for them. You got to make sure you keep the stinger as far away from you as possible.
This one in particular seems extremely fired up, aggressive. So you really did a good job at playing to the crowd out there. Talk about the experience out here at Slopesoakers and how much the crowd, as we get snowballs thrown at us, played a role in your success making it into the finals.
Well, honestly, jumping into the pond and going as fast as I did, I would have never done that without the crowd watching. So, I just like getting out here and making people smile. I like to be known for my enthusiasm. And I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, you did so beautifully. All right, well, thank you very much, Crocodile Hunter, for being up here in the mix. Crikey, we appreciate you being on hand here at Red Bull Slopesoakers 2019. As we wait for the awards out here. Beautiful day, Copper Mountain.
The judges definitely had their work cut out for them today. But, y'all, you have to have a winner. And in the men's ski division, we have got bib 158, Devon. On the women's ski, bib 160, Natalie Morales. Men's snowboard, bib 161, Cy Moran. Women's snowboard, bib number 151, Lexi Thomas. And the best trick goes to Charlie, bib 50, and Seth, bib 152, in the best costume, Saucer Girl.
All right, well, congratulations to our winners out here. And thanks to all the competitors coming out here for the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. Tina, do you have a good time?
I had an amazing time. I never thought I would announce a snowboard or ski contest where I'd be like, oh, hey, watch out, there's a banana on course. Or, hey, watch out, there's a stingray, like, sliding down the course. But it was so much fun, and it brings the community of skiing and snowboarding together, and just, like, what a way to wrap up a season.
Yeah, well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in and being part of the 2019 Red Bull Slopesoakers. For some highlights of all the amazing action here, enjoy it. DC, Tina Dixon, we appreciate you being on hand. And happy end of the season, Copper Mountain, Colorado.
So long.
winter sports, Red Bull TV is the perfect place for you. You can download the app for free and discover plenty of exciting films and shows. Don't forget to log in and you can save your favorite content and watch it offline. Be part of the Red Bull experience.